Welcome to the Barbarian Horde, live on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles and Chase Kingdom's YouTube channels. From one barbarian to another, this live will make you go running for your mommies, enjoy the occasionally appropriate humor, and the epic giveaways. If you can't handle sarcasm and playful jabs at others' expenses, go and run for the chopper! So don't be a girly man, and make sure to subscribe to all of tonight's guests' channels, or I will hunt you down and find you. Now, let's start the darn show! Barbarian! Barbarian!
Hey everybody, we're finally live. I don't know what happened. That was crazy. StreamYard and YouTube was trying to keep us off live. I don't know. Something's Chase did. I'm the good guy. They're trying to keep Chase off there, and I don't blame them. We'll try to keep them quiet, keep them, so we can stay on. But yeah, something was going on. But anyway, we appreciate everybody coming out Thursday. We weren't on live last week, so we're going to be twice as good this week, or twice as bad. One of the two. But we're going to have a fun. We got some great giveaways. We got some fun guests, and of course, we're going to have lots of laughs, like always. But anyway, enough of all that. We appreciate you coming, and here's our co-host, all the way from sweaty Florida, Chase from Chase's Kingdom.
Going on, everybody? Welcome to the Barbarian Horde Variety Show.
All right.
What's happening? What's going on, Barbarian?
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
I guess twice the goodness or twice the.
Right. I don't know if we can do twice as good as we normally do, but maybe 1.5. How about that?
Giving us the what? 4? Because it wouldn't go live. I don't know.
I was concerned we weren't going to have this thing happen tonight, so.
I'm restricted. What the hell's going on?
Well, the first time I tried to do it after you did it, it did the same thing to me. I was like, I guess we're out of luck. And then I just did it again real quick, and then it just put us on. So,
all right.
Oh, well.
Yeah, high volume of people live tonight. So,
a lot of people
you're tuning
live
in here and not watching
That's right.
them.
Yeah, there's nothing good. This is the best thing on here. Let's be honest.
Exactly. Oh, man. Welcome to the show. How you been, man? Am I looking the right way? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's right. Over here, all the way over here. Doing good. I was busy this past week painting the fence. And so I was hoping I would learn karate because of that. Paint the fence. And you know what I did? I just got sore. I mean, I don't really learn how to do any karate at all. It's a bunch of BS.
It's a lot
I just
faster if you use a sprayer. I mean,
I did that last time, and everything got sprayed except for the fence. I was red from head to foot when I was done. So,
okay, so we went the old hand paint job to this time.
We went for the old brush work, and it was a lot of work. People don't realize a lot of work. So
I don't. Oh well, I guess sometimes I miss painting. I used to be a professional painter. I didn't know if
look
you
at
knew
you.
that.
Did you use the sprayer or were you a
Yeah,
handbrush
absolutely.
guy?
No, I could do it all. I used to use the
There you
sprayer.
go.
There was only a couple of us guys that knew how to use the, the sprayer, but
That's right.
yeah. And it would take a couple days to do a house, and I'm like, guys, if we just got the sprayer, I'll spray it thick and you roll it out. Like,
There you go.
spray it thick and you roll it out. But yeah, I used to do full remodels,
There you go.
exterior expert, I would call myself.
You
Interior,
decided, was it too much work or what was decided?
it's just being stuck on a job site every day. The money was not bad, not good. I mean,
I see.
then they want to make me foreman. Then you're in charge of too much and too many people.
How
and
dare they promote you? They should never have done that.
Exactly. I got tired. And then I discovered I could clean pools for a living. Wait a minute.
There you go. It does sound pretty
Glorious
good.
mansion, girls, and the whole. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that.
You're saying
I
there
get to
wasn't any
drive
girls on the when you were painting? That didn't happen a lot.
Some little old ladies bitching at you that you didn't do a good job, maybe. No, yeah, I don't miss it, but sometimes.
Understood.
It was fun. The camaraderie with the guys was kind of fun.
Right. There you go.
Other than that. So we got a jam-packed show today. What are we doing? We're doing a bucket list, I think. Yeah?
Bucket list, good and bad, but it's
Okay.
achievable bucket list. So none of this dating Scarlett Johansson foolishness. I've already done that, so that's why it's not on my bucket list. But unachievable for some, maybe. I don't know.
Right. And of course, we have national days. I've got them ready this time.
That's right.
Like last time, we got some national days to chat about. And maybe we'll talk some other stuff like the box of fun. The new box of fun's coming.
New box
Are
of
you
fun.
ready? Oh my
Is
god!
it fun or is it fun with a capital F?
Looks like a cash grab to me, my friend. It's
It's fun
less
for
stuff.
them because the money's coming in and the crap is going out. Is that?
Yeah. Well, last time you got 2 sodas, 3 pops, a bobblehead. Like, you got some stuff. This time it's like 3 pops and a soda. What? That's it?
I haven't seen it. When is it? Is it already out or when is the deal?
Drops on the 25th,
Okay.
28th,
Okay.
somewhere around there. It's coming. It's coming. Not yet. But we can discuss that. And then, yeah, the Terrifier thing's really made me mad. So I might do a little rant.
Oh.
But before we get into all that, let's bring in our awesome guest for this evening. You know her, you love her. Even though California is in chaos, she's all just snugged up. Like, don't even come near me. Don't come to my house because you get the what for. This Mama J will bring the metal thunder. My heart goes out to all you Californians. Let me
It's like
tell you.
the fires. It's all just right around me.
Oh dear.
Like, it's on fire. It's flooding.
Yeah,
it's
and I mean, like
chaos.
the big one over this last weekend, Spectre had to go to a 50th birthday party for his boss's wife or something. They were, a lot of people were going, and they said, try to get a ride or try to use Uber or something. And we looked up Uber, and it's like $30, and I'm like, it's like 10 minutes away. I said, I'll just take you and drop you off, and if you don't get a ride, I'll pick you up or something, And I got a flat coming home that day after I dropped him off, so I'm like, you better get a ride or you're going to be Ubering it. I ran over a big old bolt.
A bolt.
Yeah.
$30. That's probably hazard pay. They're like, well,
Yeah,
if I'm gonna
exactly.
drive, you're gonna have to pay me extra.
It was, I'm just like, that's crazy. And I'm like, I don't want to put new tires on the car right now, so I just bought a good used tire.
Oh, there you go.
So and since he
Good old
delivers to
retread.
a lot of the mechanics around, he found he took it over to one of the ones he knew, and they gave him a deal. So the tire was almost not quite brand new, but it matched the other one really well. So
Oh shit, that's a rarity too. Like, oh, it matches.
yeah, because you
Like my
don't
old
want them
vehicle.
off. That's why they always say you don't buy just one new tire.
Right.
Well,
But as for painting, I painted Joel Silver's house. Do you know who that is?
Joel Silver. Sounds familiar. Joel Silver.
No. Is it a musician?
He
Sounds
was a
like
producer, and he produced like Lethal Weapon 1, Lethal Weapon 2.
Okay.
That's what they use. My friend's dad was like a handyman for the movie stars. And during the summer, he would take all of us kids with him to certain jobs, and we went and we painted Joel Silver's house.
Yeah, how fun.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm like, hey, you got any memorabilia? Like, you want to check my
Well, he
way?
did give us all. We did end up getting all like Lethal Weapon shirts. I don't remember if it was one or two.
That's nice.
And we got I think VHSs and something else. Oh, I think the guys got hats or something. You know, he did give it. He did leave stuff for
He
all
also
of us.
paid you too, right? There was also this wasn't in lieu
Yeah,
of payment,
paid
was
for
it?
her dad.
Oh,
but
right.
Joel Silver left something for all of us.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
It's like we wanted to pay you, but instead I'm going to give you some VHS tapes. Are you okay with that? I'm like, nah, I don't think so. No.
Well, back in the day, I mean,
in the summer, it's how we made a little extra cash to go to all them concerts, you know, buy our
There you
rock
go.
bands and all that other stuff.
very cool. Well,
I
I'm glad
went
you're
to the
safe and
fun
sound. I know stuff's a little crazy, but you know, hey, it's
If it was a
America.
little crazy, I think everyone would be fine with it. It's a lot crazy. That's the problem.
Well,
It's ridiculous with everything.
don't worry, crowd. Don't worry, folks. We're not going to be having a discussion about
No,
this.
no.
There's plenty
No,
of
we're not
channels you
gonna-
can go watch that crap. All right?
Mhm.
So we don't need to bring that over here to the house.
No.
So everything other than that, everything been well with your mama? I see you
yeah.
still at it with the videos. I'm telling you, man, those what are the scaredy cats?
Yeah, I had 8 of those already filmed, but I have 1, 2,
It's making
3,
it-
4,
It's
5.
making it hard.
I have like 6
not
more
to get 'em.
boxes.
Every time she shows like a new video of Barbarian, I'm like, I think
I'm
I might-
doing
I'm
giveaways.
I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna buy
I'm
some.
doing monthly giveaways. Last month, the Electric Mima won the Scaredy Cat box, and she doesn't make videos,
Okay.
but yeah, she's the one that won the Scaredy Cat box.
Well, not only that, like if you've ever watched the video, Barbarian, if you get a chance, go check out the Scaredy Cat videos. But she's discovered that you can put them in cases now.
Oh yeah, I
They
found
fit.
the perfect size
Found the
protector for them.
Protectors you
There
can
you
put them
go.
in so you can display them because it is like a squishmallow
Yeah,
square
it's, you know, it's a stuffed thing, so you know the ducks
themed
and
cat
stuff.
thing. But
Those are really hard to
great
display.
idea.
So if you have something to do,
Not
because a
only
lot
that,
of
but
times it'll be-
without those, they kind of just flop everywhere because they don't stack nicely too much.
Right.
they're not stackable.
You know, and so
They
I
got ears
like
and
the protectors.
wings
That was perfect.
And I love the fact they do the horror themed ones, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
different themes too.
It's
They
supposed
do
to be spooky, sweet,
superheroes and
scaredy. Well, unfortunately, Spider-Man is the only superhero done in a plush form right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
All right, got
pictures
the
of some
Spidey
other ones,
treatment though.
but Spider-Man
Okay.
is the only one done. Keep trying to get him to do more. I'm trying to get him to do a Wonder Woman. I know that
Yeah.
he's talked about a Loki or a, you know, different ones because he's done stickers for a bunch of them. So yeah,
That would be cool. Start giving him ideas. Do
There you go.
Incredible Hulk and
right.
the
I'm
green
like,
one. That would be
do
cool,
that.
man.
But right now with
Venom.
the carrots, he's having to kind of hold back because it would cost. You know, he's a smaller,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
business, and those will kill him.
For sure,
Yeah.
for
you
sure.
know.
Well, everything's slowly coming back to normal. I mean, I don't know if and that's the thing with retail stores. Like I noticed lately, like they up their price and they you know, oh well, tariffs, so I'm gonna up the price. Well, when the tariffs go back down or anything changes, price
Stays
never
on
goes
back
with
down.
it. It just stays right where it's at. It's like, come
But
on,
then they said,
stink.
like Whole Foods and all of that, they said the shelves are really empty because they were hacked, and so there's a lot of stuff going on, and that's why I'm like, they hacked, so the stuff fell off the shelves. I mean, I don't understand, you know.
Exactly.
So,
You got a warehouse
Really?
full. You can just up the price, then bring it in. That's what you do. I see what they're up to.
it's crazy, but I just, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You just got to kind of deal with it.
Go
So,
with the flow, man. And get a raise. Pay
and
that
those
extra.
boxes coming out, oh, I don't even know. Every time Funko puts out boxes like that, I get screwed.
I mean, because last time, what did we get? Yeah, Private Proto. You know, and they gave us a
Yeah,
couple
but that's
sodas
the one
at
where
least.
they sent me 2 and 2 instead of 1 of each. And then when they did the metal boxes, they sent me all 4 of the same box instead of 1 of each.
Yeah, you haven't had good luck with those damn boxes.
I know. I lose every single time. Because I end up having to send it all back because it's wrong and they won't take half of it back. And, you know, it's like, no, I don't want it, you know. So,
If you do notice, like the stuff from 2 years ago, if you go hunting for it now,
it's
fairly cheap. It's fairly cheap. You can get what you were
yeah.
hunting for back then for a pretty decent price these days. So I'm not gonna.
And actually,
what was it? Scared, panic, or anything like that?
Edmund sent me the 2 that I really wanted. So
there you go.
you know.
Even JKL sent me. I think it was Peacemaker Freddy. I was like, sweet. I really wanted that. I just randomly he got it for me. It's all right.
I'm looking forward to the new Peacemaker too.
Oh
Speaking of that.
yeah. Oh
Looks
man,
good.
it sounds like it's gonna be good. I can't wait. Heck yeah, man. Oh, I should have wrote down some of the newest movies I've been checking out.
Well, it's not a movie; it's a show. But yeah.
No, I know that, but I'm saying they've been dropping some pretty cool movies lately. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Caught a couple.
Well, I've watched
movies
a few
over the weekend.
mini series more than movies. I watched The Bondsman, which I highly recommend. It was very good. But it is
I
a
liked
one
it.
season only. They're not giving it a second season, sadly.
They left it open and everything.
I know.
Ah,
And then if
come on.
you go over to
Kevin
Netflix,
Bacon.
I think it's called Siren. It's another one that has Kevin Bacon in it. And it's a mini series. It's like 6 or 8 episodes, but it was really good too.
Siren, huh?
I think it's called Siren or Sirens. It's on Netflix.
But Kevin's in it, so I can find
Kevin
it.
Bacon's in it, yeah.
All right, Kevin's.
He's in everything. What could you know?
Kevin Bacon, that's what they always say.
He was good in The Bondsman. I like the storyline was kind
The
of cool.
Bondsman was so great. I thought,
was
oh my
really
God,
good,
this
man.
thing is going to go multiple seasons, and then they end it.
Well, here's the thing: if enough people watch it and they pay somebody enough money, things have a tendency to come back around again.
Yeah, I
Women
mean, if
wanted
they
to
get
do
a
it.
lot of
He was
rewatches
upset.
of
He
it.
even put out a thing on Instagram that he was not happy they canceled it. He wanted to do another season. So
That's what I'm saying. If you give people enough money, they'll come back. So you never know.
For sure.
You never know.
For sure. Petition.
I keep waiting for Titanic 2, for example. I'm sure it's going to happen eventually. You know it is. So
a horror movie.
Put it back together. They thought it would float.
it's like an afterlife kind of a situation. They meet back in the afterlife and they drown in that too. You know, something like that.
He murders her for leaving him to freeze to death.
Exactly.
And I hate when stories just end so awful, and you're just like, really? This is how you're treating me?
That's how.
No.
There's some good Landman. I just finished that up a few weeks back. That was phenomenal. Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob is really good. I like Billy Bob.
They better continue that one.
Well,
think
he
it's called
peaked in Bad
Animal
Santa, don't you
Kingdom?
think? Bad Santa was his best role. Let's be honest.
No,
Did
I
you
liked
think
him
that
in
was his best role?
Homeworld. I think it was Animal Kingdom is what it's called. It's kind of like a Sons of Anarchy feel, but they're surfers and they rob banks and stuff, and it's like 6 seasons, okay?
Isn't that Point Break?
I was going to say, is that Point
No,
Break?
it's
or
called,
did I just get my head?
Animal. I would keep wanting to call it Animal Instincts, but I think it's called Animal Kingdom. It's 6
Animal
seasons, and I watched 4 seasons, and I kind of just stopped, okay? And then I was like, man, I really should go back and watch the last 2, but I kind of lost interest a little bit right there. And I'm like, you know how that is. I mean, sometimes it happens.
Sure.
So I went back and I started watching it again. It was wonderful again, all the way till the end of the 4th season. And then I went into the 5th season and I thought, and I'm sitting there and I'm not as happy watching it. But then it kind of picks up for the very last season. But I ain't giving anything out. But if you want a really big cliffhanger that just left you, go watch
That's the one.
Because at the end of the 5th season, you're like,
it sounds kind of like I was watching.
There's got to be one more episode, right?
Sounds like
Nothing.
School Spirits.
I hate when they do that. They did that with
So many.
Drop Dead Diva. That was a show I loved, and they killed it at the end.
Oh man, what was the one with what is her name? She's got her own show, daytime television. She was I can't remember her name.
She was like Kelly Ripa?
No, she was in Charlie's Angels, the movie. Real famous child actor.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore did one where she was turned into a zombie.
I loved that. Yeah.
Man,
was that E.T.? She was in E.T., right?
She was in E.T.
Yeah.
That was her
As
first
a
role.
zombie? I don't remember being a zombie in E.T. Is that what you're saying?
No,
she was in a movie where she was a TV miniseries. It was California something.
California something. Yeah. It was great.
It was
though.
really
I loved
good.
it. And they totally
I
left
guess
it
I
open.
missed that one. I missed a lot.
Show,
I haven't seen any of the things you guys are talking about. You know that,
We're
right?
gonna have to start sending you some
her talk
suggestions.
shows, she needs to stop. She huddles right over the person she's interviewing and can't keep her hands off of them. And I'm just like, oh, Drew, back up.
The personal bubble, Drew. Personal bubble.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my
space.
God, don't give this woman a couch. Give her separate chairs. I love Drew Barrymore movies, but she needs to back up. She's like too on to people, But yeah.
All right, well, let's get this show on the road. Thank you guys once again for checking out and hanging with us for the Bearded Barbarian Chase's Kingdom Barbarian Horde Variety Show with special guest Mama J this evening. Man, JKL might pop in. If he does, we might not even let him in. We'll just let him hang out down.
That was his dad joke for the night.
Punishment.
Dad joke.
Let's get
he had
right
important things to do. We don't know what it is, but according to him, he had very important things to do.
Very important. He's got his thrusting exercises.
He keeps sending me. Do you guys get this? He keeps sending me thrusting videos, and I'm like, look, dude, I'm not trying to get in some, I'm like, I'm getting them sent to me constantly now. I don't need this.
Thrust club. Maybe that's it. He has a thrust club meeting tonight.
Because I don't pay for it.
No, this is all from TikTok and from Instagram
and
all these other normal places.
I've gone on to TikTok a few times. You know what? I get on there and it starts showing me videos, and then I'm like, no, I want to go look at this or that, and I don't know how to get there, and I get tired, and then I go back to Instagram.
No, you just doom scroll. That's all you do.
That's all you can do.
You're hoping eventually to get to the end. Just trust me, there is no end.
So
just like zip, zip, zip. No, there's no stop.
Like some kind of mechanical finger to just scroll for you.
Random videos,
We'll discuss that and more. Let's get to some shout outs. Welcome the crew. If you're new to the show, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, future videos, future content like this with the Barbarian Horde. And now we get to shout outs. Here we go. Strange now. Comic and wrestling. You might want to put an S on that. Comics and wrestling. Just saying.
One comic and
Holy smokes! What the heck,
I know
man?
you got more than one comic, so
maybe he just has the one. Maybe he's really got a good
the
one.
only worried about just one. Let him be.
Update! What's going on, man?
What's up,
in the
company?
house. Look out! What's up, man?
We were waiting, but there was some other issues, just so you know. All right, Real James. Appreciate you, Real James.
Smash that like button. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
The bird.
No, the bird.
Hey, Birdman. All right, from Virginia. I'm here in Virginia, too. I'm just glad it's not raining.
Oh, you guys should go have coffee or something.
Okay.
I'm sorry? We're just going to hang out?
Yeah, have coffee or something. It's always fun to meet people.
Christina reached out to me. She was like, hey, you going to that convention? I'm like, what convention? There's one apparently in Charlotte, down in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's this coming weekend, but I was told there's a graduation that I need to go to, so that's the end of that. So sorry, Christine, if you're not here. Gotta go see someone graduate.
Pulled the old graduation card.
The old graduation.
Oh.
It was gonna be a long drive anyway. I'm kind of lazy. So.
Tats 79. What's going on, Tats?
Tats.
How you doing, man?
Appreciate you coming.
All right. Oh, you better apologize. Nick. Sorry, I'm late, he says. Hey, better
No
late than
worries.
never. Isn't that what
That's
they
right.
say? Better
We'll
late
allow
than
it. We'll allow it.
never. And I'm sure some more will pop in as we get going. I've been waiting
All
for the
right.
whole time and already made 25 new stickers.
Wow.
Oh, look at there. A new viewer.
Tom Wolf. All
What's
right.
going on, man?
Appreciate
Welcome
you
to
coming.
the Barbarian Horde
Busy on the air.
Variety
I'm
Show.
glad that we showed up then. That's great.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Tom.
like,
What's
what do you
going
mean
on?
you don't know Tom Wolf? I know Tom Wolf.
If you'd like a new logo instead of a T, hit me up on Instagram, Chase's Kingdom, and I'll hook you up, my man.
We fixed a
Yeah.
pink tea once. Now we're willing to fix a
Fix a pink
pink
tea?
tea. A pink tea. Are we good with that? Can you fix a pink tea there?
I
Yeah,
could
you'll hook you up. You just let him know like your favorite character
Yeah,
or
give
something.
me
You
a
know,
roundabout what you're thinking.
Yeah.
I would do that free of charge since you tuned into the show. See, we only do that for viewers.
I
So,
appreciate that.
heck yeah, man. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. So yeah, earlier I was saying, so the box of fun, $85.
Is that how
Plus
much
shipping.
it is? Isn't that cheaper than before?
I don't think so. I think it was
Yeah,
the
but
same. I
there's
think it was
less stuff in
75.
it. I think it is.
Well,
I
that's
think
what
it
I'm
is.
saying. It should be cheaper because there's less stuff, but I don't remember
Right.
how much it was before.
I'm
I
pretty
feel like it was
positive.
100. Was it not 100?
That's what I
Yeah, I
thought.
want to say it was like 100. Yeah,
Yeah,
it could have been a little
it's
more than
$11
$85.
cheaper.
a lot more in there.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Exactly.
wow.
Three pops, right? 3 pops, 3 sodas.
Yeah.
And
99
they're gonna throw in a
to,
soda.
89, so that's like $10 less, and
Shipping
yeah, so what
12,
you normally, but see,
20.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
All them sodas that they put in there and the way they put the pops in there, that's why all the boxes are damaged, because they
That's
don't
why
know
you
what
get
they're
damaged.
doing.
I could not
And
believe
it's
they were doing
really
sodas
funny
again.
because one time we
But they're
were
done.
opening, we had 3 different boxes, me and Spectre, and we were opening them, and 2 of them were just awful. The pops were damaged, and then when we opened the 3rd one, we're like, whoa, a collector packed this one. The way it was packed, nothing got damaged, everything was perfect. I was like, this is how a box should be packed, you know. And it's like, because they don't care, and Funko's quality control doesn't
course
care
not.
either. So
I was going to say, I think mine was. I don't think I've ever gotten a damaged box of. I've gotten damaged other stuff
I
from
have.
Funko, but not box of
wrong
fun.
ones, damaged
No, because the
ones.
soda like pushes in on the box, and now it's
Yep.
got a curve. You know, you just
Yep.
oh,
Well, that's because y'all talk
Yeah,
trash
killed
about
me with heavy
Funko. That's
metal.
why Funko. If you're watching, you're good people. Don't mess my box up, okay?
trash.
Trash.
Don't mess my box up.
Yeah, when I was little, like really, and then they've just did a couple spoilers so far. If you follow this
I
tracker,
haven't
think it's
seen
this
any
tracker,
of
right?
who's supposed
There's
to be
been
in
2, I
it.
think, spoilers I've seen. One of them, it's just a Freddy. He's kind of got the superhero mask on and a cape, and kind of is just
A
wow.
generic superhero?
Like a Super Freddy or something.
Yeah, and it's not even like a Superman Freddy, or it's
Oh,
just,
see, that's crazy.
just
Well, they're
dressed
trying
up
to,
for
so they don't have to
Halloween.
Pay
and-
anybody anything? You know what I mean? If they don't, they do
Well,
a
that's
generic
the thing
superhero.
is
They have to pay.
they are
already
making
own
like
the rights,
limited,
though,
but
right?
then is there an actual con for this? No, right?
Yeah, no, they're doing con boxes.
So
Now their
they'll
new
get
thing,
better
too.
stuff than we get in the store.
Oh yeah,
We did last
which is so annoying. Which is
Yeah, it's not
mega
fair,
mega
but whatever.
annoying, completely unfair. But then they're trying to, because everybody griped about it and moaned and everything last time.
Last time they screwed it up
That
so
they-
bad with those number
oh,
things.
the numbers and all that. Well, this time they're saying for the people that get the online box, there's a chance at a convention box.
Yeah,
instead of
there'll
the
be
online
one
box.
convention box probably per theme.
Yeah, you
box.
know who's going to get the convention box if they order it online,
Top
right?
Pops.
One of those high YouTubers. It's going to be one
People
of the
that
shows.
love Funko, like me.
Yeah, it won't be.
Garbage
Like,
bag.
it'll either be these big name people,
Very
like
lackluster,
Top
for
Pops
sure.
or Franchise Kicks or somebody with a big channel, but all of us will not get those boxes. Or it'll be somebody without a channel, so no one will ever see it.
Exactly. They're just so mad at it. But they're trying to spice it up. I like, oh, well, you might get a convention box
Probably
because those boxes are way better. Like, well, yeah, way to just rub it in too, you know. Like, I'm disgusted with it. I'm just like, I'm so not getting it.
I'm kind of over the sticker hunting. I don't worry about it as much because I mean,
you know what?
things are.
I don't. I mean, if I have two, obviously I'm going to pick the one I like better. But I'm not going to hunt for one if I already have one. I don't care what the sticker is, and I don't care if it glows in the dark. I don't sit in the dark and look at my pops. Sorry, I hate to offend anybody.
Hey, look at those cool! Look how cool they're glowing behind me.
Who wants to watch them glow in the dark? It's just not my thing.
I love my.
I grew up with black light.
Well, that's black light, though. That's not glow
I
in the
grew
dark.
up with black light posters and stuff. I don't need to look at other things glow in the dark. Okay. And the fuzzy ones, well, guess what? I don't take mine out of the box, so I'm not going to sit around and feel up my pops. I only feel up the minis to see what ones I'm getting. But I don't feel up my pops. I leave them.
I like to grope my pops. I like my pops to be groped and to grope them.
Yeah, see,
I don't know what the issue
too. Box, hardly ever.
I like to sniff my pops. I need to do more sniffing pops.
That's
what I like.
They do have the scratches.
I know.
My pops either.
The chocolate Willy Wonka and stuff. I saw that at Target
like
once.
Strawberry shortcake that smelled like strawberry or something. And,
with Stinkor was a cool one that you smell it and it stunk. Stinkor.
Yeah, that was a soda, right? I think that was a soda.
That's ridiculous. Well, with the black light ones, if you were to leave that light, let's just say on, like every day you come home, you click the light on, there it is, boom, it's just glowing for hours, right? Yeah. Within, I'd say about a month or two, if you went and looked at those pops, you're gonna be like, oh, because Wayne from Wayne Co, the Wayne Co experience, and any of our viewers, some of you guys know Wayne Co. Yeah, he walked into his room the one day. What the hell? And he looked at one of the box. All the pops were faded. That's worse
than sunlight.
He kept leaving the UV. It's a UV light.
Yeah. Think about it.
Of course, it's straight sunlight, like UV.
They're from my bed.
Yeah, those UV lights will fade the pop big time.
Yeah, they'll fade the boxes. They'll fade the pops.
The only way
if you have them in the sun in your window,
the UV pop protectors. That's what. But see, when you guys put them in the cases like that, you take them out of the boxes. So
yeah, but the pop will fade as well.
So tough toenails, you know what I mean?
As long as you don't keep the light on too long every time.
I actually left it on for days. Like when I leave here, I have to go potty. I go running out of here. I've left it on for days and days. Came back 7 days later, it was still on. So,
holy mother!
When I gotta pee, I gotta run. You know what I mean? So.
As I remember back in, 5-6 years ago when I bought a pop off of, I think it was a Whatnot pop actually. I got it and I'm like, why does this look weird? Half the box was faded. Oh, yeah. Like they must have had it near a window or the sun window, right? Every day. Just faded half the side of the box. It's like, what the F, man? I got screwed on that one. So never again. Like, no. I need to see the whole thing. I can't just, because a lot of times back they would just show you the front of the pop.
Yeah.
And you know, they didn't show you a full 360 or anything. You just, I want that really bad. Bye. Speaking of, I want that really bad. Oh, they did a Terrifier drop, right? And it's Terrifier with Chances to Chase. It's got the flower sunglasses, which I kind of griped about it when it came out because the Chase is a bloody version, right? Well, if you know anything about the movie and you watched that movie, he's not bloody with those glasses on. There's a scene in the movie where he's teasing a girl and he puts the glasses on. He puts a couple different pairs of glasses on. It would have been cooler if he had the googly eye glasses, which he did in the movie. But anyway, he put the glasses on. He's not covered in blood. So they made that to Chase, which is like,
see, I don't like when they do that.
That was lazy. Lazy
needs to be something that has to do with what it was. I still to this day say the best Chases Funko ever made were the TLC crystal blue Chases because they were chasing waterfalls. I say that is one of the best that made the most sense, that fit almost right in there with one of their songs, that it just was mind blowing.
Right. They cheat like a lot. A lot of the chases that I got, I'm like, really? That's what I guess. I mean,
and a lot of times I would say, oh, they just made it crystal and see-through, but with TLC and the Chase
waterfalls, they look like water. It made sense.
But they weren't made out of waterfalls, so it's not very realistic. I don't understand
why.
No,
but it was
themed for the song, so it made sense. It wasn't
like, the song was like running in the desert or something like that. And they made
covered
them all
in sand,
crystal blue.
Be sand everywhere.
So I'm following this tracker as usual. He pops up a little thing. Just Funko just loaded. I think it was 1,500 or whatever the number was. I can't remember. Get ready. You don't know what day or what time, but get ready. Keep checking. And as soon as they post them, I'll let you know. So here I am one morning, drinking my coffee, scrolling through Instagram. Did you catch the drop this morning? Now, I look at the time. It's 6:03 on my time in the morning. They dropped them at 5 in the morning on a rando day. I think it was a Tuesday, 5 a.m. They dropped all, and by the time I saw that post, they were gone. Honestly, they were just. And then everybody in the comments like, it sold out in 30 minutes. It took to sell them out. Well, yeah, because it was 5 a.m. in the freaking morning, but like.
And the funny thing is,
I just hate that. I hate
5 a.m.
for that. I hate it. So bad.
They usually try to, it's usually like 9 a.m. our time, and I have the earliest time. But yeah, so 5 a.m. for you would have been what?
Yeah,
3 a.m. for me?
Yeah,
or 2 a.m., something like that?
That's what a lot of people in the comments were like, way to go, Funko. You just literally gave them to a bunch of resellers.
Yeah.
And some people were buying 6 at a time so they could get the Chase.
Care.
The Chase is going for $300 on eBay. Yeah. It's ridiculous, man.
They just resold it.
I mean, and they don't do like they used to do, like we're going to do a drop on Friday.
Yeah.
They'll say we're going to drop it on this day and this time. And it's like, well, now you just gave everybody that, everybody's going to break out their bots and it's going to be gone. I'm not going to get a chance, but I like the old way where it was, you knew, okay, well, it's this Friday, get ready. We're going to, at least, I don't know. They could have just dropped. They didn't even have to let us know. Just drop it at a decent time. Noon.
A decent time. I think 9 o'clock, because like I said, normally, there's a few times where we've had 6 a.m. with things, but would be 9 a.m. everywhere else. But a lot of times it's 9 a.m. our time and, like 12 noon in most other places.
Yeah. And that was the thing too. Like they just bloodied him up.
Yeah.
The Chase should have been something. Yeah. The Chase should have been him with the googly eyes. The googly ones with the springs, that would have been phenomenal. It would have been a great chase.
There's so many times I see chases and I go, man, they blew.
Tom gets it. Yeah, they should have done something different, not just swap the head. Oh, he's got a helmet now. Oh, yay.
Throw some glow-in-the-dark paint on him. Look, we didn't change anything. You just I could put glow-in-the-dark paint on him myself.
And I miss too the old days was the Chase box was different than the regular box. So now the Chases, it's the same. I don't have anything to compare it's my old. Where's she at?
Yeah, they kind of went back and forth with that for a little bit, but now
it would have the original picture on the box of the original pop with a different version of it would be the Chase. Yes. Well, the old Chase boxes was a picture of the Chase. Mm-hmm. So it was cool because that way you could get one.
Because then you had two different pops.
Two different pops. And it just made more sense.
They're like glow in the dark or or fuzzy or whatever. Because otherwise, why have both of them?
It costs more to make different boxes. Do you not understand that? That's
sure, but
have you ever?
And now the Chase sticker, I think, is on the box.
That's why.
It's cheap.
It's cheaper. They just made one box and then have to, reprint a different kind of box.
But then they do more.
Sticker is on the box now, right?
Yeah.
Instead of on the window. which I'm kind of okay with because I'm
Oh, do they? I
tired
thought it was
of
on the
2,
window.
3, 4 stickers on the window and not being able to see the pop.
Right. No, I don't know if they do the box. I think I might have saw a picture of the Chase on the box.
Oh, okay. And I don't mind if it's like 1 or 2.
I don't know if it's just a
when
random
they have 3
thing,
or
but
4 stickers or they sign right in the
it's
front
the
and you
worst.
can't see the pop, to me, I don't like that.
it's
Yeah.
like
Don't you want an entire
Chase
window of
sticker,
stickers
anniversary.
rather than
Da-da-da.
have a whole window of stickers? I think
No, I
that's
It's
just
just
want to be
all
able to see the pop that I bought.
well, you sense it's in there. You just kind
I
of guess
sense
that
it's
there's
in
a
there.
pop.
Stupid con, Target, Chase. You're just like,
Right.
come on,
Flocked,
man. There's like,
scented.
good God. It's just so horrible. So this is a little bit of rant. That really made me mad, man. I was pissed. Like this is.
Does that grind your gears, Chase? Did that grind
It
your
really
gears?
grinds my gears.
I
man.
understand.
Because I was checking it. I figured it would drop at noon because they weren't going to announce it, and I figured,
Yeah.
okay, they're not going to announce it, but they're probably going to drop it on the regular, usual times that they drop things,
Mhm.
which would be noon. So I figured, okay, every day I'll check at noon. Every day I checked, and then so I got screwed on that.
See, I don't watch for
Yeah.
drops anymore because I always look and I say, okay, they're not dropping anything I want. Thank
And
God.
screw the notify me
So
button.
I
That's
move
stupid.
on. And then, Spectre will tell me every once in a while, keep your eyes open for this one piece. If it drops, I want it. If this
Yeah.
one drops, I don't want it. He'll tell me so I
Yeah.
kind of know.
Well, they
But
thought
yeah,
they
I
would be
mean,
slick. The
and
notify
everything
button.
that's dropping that I would want, I'm like, oh, I'll just wait because in 2 months it'll be marked down because everything I want is not going to sell out.
See, and I hit that notify me button, when it
Notifies
was
you
on
30
there and
minutes
sold
late.
out. Yeah, I got
But you
notified
were-
hours
you were
later.
asleep. I was going to say you were asleep. That's what reaches out there and
Well, I
slaps
even
you.
looked at the
How you
email,
doing?
when it came
notifies me
in.
like 30
it
minutes.
was
It'll
like-
notify me after I've already bought something that it dropped on the website.
Oh, brother.
They are the worst. Their
They
team,
are the worst.
whoever it is the worst, man.
But you know
All
what?
these
What
years of
now
doing
is
this,
really
you think
bad
they-
too. Because I'll
Learn from their
mark certain
mistakes.
things in an auction I want to see, and I'll be in the auction, right? And that item will come up. So I'll bid on it, not bid on it, whatever, depending on the price. And as soon as that item ends, I'll get notification that item's up for auction.
I mean, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Should get rid of the notify me. That's
Yeah, if it can't work properly, you don't
I
need
can't
it.
stand it. I can't stand it. So that's what I have to say.
At least you handled it and took it well, Chase. That's the most important thing.
Yeah,
You're real
I didn't
mature
start
and built
breaking
about it.
shit. Start kicking things over.
Right?
If you didn't get it, you weren't meant to get it. Okay, that's the
Yeah,
way
I
I
guess
look at
not.
it, right?
Yeah.
We're
Listen,
meant to have it.
I guess so.
we all cried
that
and we
too.
all whined when everybody was on there and you miss a drop and you didn't
Stop.
get it. And we'd all be like, woo-hoo, we didn't get it. Everybody else got it. Them damn bots.
Yeah.
And now everything's on there and nothing sells out. And we're like, well, we're not worried about getting it because it's not going to sell out. I'm sorry. I enjoyed it more when things sold out and people
Yeah.
didn't get it. Not trying to be mean, but it was kind
At
of
least I had a chance, though.
it
At
was
least you had the chance.
The chase for the item was that's what you wanted. And
Yeah.
now it's like, oh, it's not going to sell out, or oh, maybe it'll sell out, and then it never does.
And then when it does, you're like, it'll restock, and it does every
it
time.
does, or it's at Five
Every
Below.
freaking time.
Yeah,
This is stupid. Yeah, or I'll find it
well.
in Burlington Coat Factory.
yeah.
There you go.
I see them there too.
You know where you can find it? Right here on this live, because it'll probably be on my pop stack over there pretty soon.
Probably. There you go.
So that's all I have to say about that. All right, so let's get into some national days on the Barbarian Horde Variety Show. And it's a good thing we didn't do the live 2 days ago because it was my 25-year anniversary. So shout outs to my wife, Robin,
Congratulations.
Robzilla, aka Robzilla, my sweetheart. 25 years.
Wow,
This
somebody
past,
should give her
Tuesday.
something nice for
I was going to
sticking
say,
with you that
she's
long.
really put up with a lot for 25 years.
Hey, what I could have put up with a lot. What do you mean?
Maybe 2.
Why is it always got to be the
I
happy
don't know.
wife,
I don't
happy
know her
life?
that
all
well. I know
What about
you, and that's
happy
that's how
man?
Yeah, that's it. We don't know her. We
Something-
just know you. So
There you go.
I did say her nickname's Robzilla, so I just. So June 12th, National Days. We have National Career Nurse Assistance Day.
oh, that's
So-
a mouthful.
You knew that was
Oh
a
man,
thing.
a nurse assistant.
Assistant.
So they felt bad for the nurse assistants and decided to give them a day.
There you go.
That's today. So if you know somebody that
They
works
picked
in
on
the,
Thursday too.
the
That was
medical
nice of them.
industry, give them a holler.
They do have to do some real crappy jobs, so they deserve a day for
They
sure.
do.
That
They
is true.
really do. They do the worst jobs for sure.
That is true.
So
Oh,
shout out
well,
to
happy birthday to
nurse
the
assistants.
Real
to
James,
James
Willie.
Willie. He 2 days ago
James
was
Willie.
his birthday.
Ah, hey, 46. Is that correct? 46, huh? Oh, the good old days of 46.
That was like a
Was it that
decade
long ago?
ago.
Damn.
Happy birthday. Well, us Vikings like to say happy name day. Happy name day. Any day above dirt is a good day. So that's it.
Agreed.
We'll leave it at that. The next day we have is National Peanut Butter Cookie Day.
Oh,
Peanut butter cookie day. Love me some peanut butter cookies.
Me
The
too.
ones-
And
especially
they're
the ones
hard
that
to
have the
find
little-
that are good.
Little checker squish. You do it with your fork. The homemade ones. Put the little checkerboard in. Oh, it's the best. Holy smokes.
I can't eat
Love me
cookies,
some.
so it is a shame. I miss them.
Hey,
They're
you
made
can't
of
like.
gluten. They're made
They
of gluten.
They got gluten-free cookies, man.
Who
They
the
gotta
heck
have
has
them.
that crap. Holy smokes.
I'm sure
Gluten-free.
somebody
What a
makes a good
scam.
one.
Either you eat gluten
some
or you
kind
just avoid it completely.
Some
That's all
kind of
there is.
ayahuasca sweetener or something.
No, I don't need anything. No sweets. All sugar free.
Oh man, no, I could not. You can't just every once in a while, man. Maybe I'm gonna put you
you
in
know
a
what?
diabetic shock or anything, is it?
I went to. Have you ever heard? There's a place around here called Kickback Jacks. Is that a chain that you guys are familiar with? You never heard of Kickback Jacks? It's kind of like
Jack in the
Buffalo
Box.
Wild Wings kind of
Jack
thing,
in the
but personally, I like it better. But anyway, they have these things, and they're Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Okay, so it's an egg roll, and it's cut, and it's got
What?
Philly cheesesteak in it. And
Really?
it is really good. But they're like an egg roll is deep fried. And I was like, I get them
can't
once
eat
a week,
fried
and
food.
I just am miserable the next day. They're just
Yeah, that's
absolutely,
me.
my stomach is just churning. I spend my entire time on the toilet. It is just horrible. But they taste
Oh,
good.
no.
No.
I
But they're
end up throwing
delicious,
up,
though.
so that's why I can't have it because the oils and all that extra, it just tears up my stomach, and I
It
spend
does.
all night throwing up.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
get
Oh my
in
God,
my
that's right,
belly.
it's
I
just
want
food.
20 of them stat.
That would be my
They are
son.
good.
Yes.
They are good.
Oh, my
Philly
God.
cheesesteak
You'd be
egg
like
rolls.
Billy cheesesteak
Oh,
egg rolls. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
they're
oh,
good.
man.
They're really good.
Well, I do got a new recipe. I was gonna shoot a little video, so maybe I'll try to bring the little video, a little cooking video next.
There you
next-
go.
Next show, because man, oh man, I found this recipe and I put my own little twist on it, and my goodness, even the wife was giving me crap because I had it again last night. She's like, "You're addicted to that now, aren't you?" She's like, "You've had it 3 times this week." I'm like, well, I mean, I changed it up every time. I added something, or I just did something a
started
little
with something
different.
different instead of what he started with last time.
I just, oh, and of course, you can't have any of it. None.
Right, of course not. Of course not.
So you won't be able to enjoy this
All the
awesomeness.
good stuff
But
that I used to love, dairy, gluten, sugar, I can't eat any of it.
Well, you got to keep the most
He's an
important thing that you love.
Hmm?
You got to keep the most important thing that you love.
What was that?
Your wife.
Oh, right. This is coming up at in
Right,
13
right.
days will be my 10-year anniversary. So if we
Sweet.
make it, there's no telling. We might not make it.
you still got 13 days. You never know.
Man,
Walk out of the
I
house
think she
tomorrow.
needs a bigger trophy than Chase's wife needs.
Yeah, I'm sure she
And
definitely
you guys
does.
have been married less time.
I understand. I understand. I
There
remember
it
my
is.
first anniversary. I went on Instagram. I thought I was going to do something nice, and went on Instagram and said, "Happy anniversary, first anniversary to my beautiful wife." Blah blah blah. And I got all these people, congratulations, great, blah blah blah. That's very nice, on and so on. And at the very end, my wife said, "It's tomorrow." So, so I didn't even know the day. 1 year later, after it had happened, I already
messed it up.
I already messed it. I was close. I was within a day.
You
So that's
should
pretty
have
good.
said, well, I
Yeah,
dropped
I mean-
it early to give everybody time to put comments on it, so you'd have lots of things to read.
Yeah, I was too late at that point. I had
I was
she
the
had
worst
baited
at
me
that.
into messing up.
Because I would mess up the date, I'd mess up the day. Back in the, and then you know what? It used to annoy the hell out of me too, which was, and then I got slack for it. So then I was like, all right, fine, I guess I'll do it too. But people would, hey babe, happy anniversary, blah blah blah, and I'm like, don't you live together? Like, why are you telling your wife happy anniversary on Facebook? Do you live? Is she on vacation? Is she not there at the house? Like, I don't. You can do.
Well,
Pick
this
up the
is the
phone
best way
or
to
a call.
communicate. This way I don't get any sass because it's online.
I
I
got
can
to
just
step
ignore
away
comment.
for about a half a second. I'll be right back.
Take
No
your time. So I just annoyed the hell out of me. I was like, why do people do that? And then,
Well,
and
it's
then
to
of
make
course,
yourself
I got
look good.
slack for it.
Just like I wanted everyone to know I
Say
was a good
nothing today.
husband, and then she did everything she could to prove that I wasn't. So there you go.
I was like, what do you mean? Well, I'm seeing you right now. I'm saying it to your face. I'm giving you flowers. Yeah, but you didn't put it on Facebook. You should have.
Right.
You
I want
Okay.
everybody to know. You know what I mean?
Right. All right.
That's-
So now I got slick. I want to wish I don't like specifically tell her. I just say,
So can somebody
hey,
pass this word on to
celebrating.
her?
Yeah.
When you see her
Celebrating
next?
my 25th anniversary today. And just say something like that, not actually talking to your spouse. Like that is, I think, the most ridiculous thing in the world.
People
I just-
are ridiculous though. That's how we do.
That's a little messed up in my book, but
It definitely is.
All right, today is June 12th, National Jerky Day. Jerky
No.
Day.
Jerky.
Down with some turkey
Beef
jerky, beef jerky, gator jerky, turkey jerky. I like all the jerkies. Well, you got a favorite jerky? Do you even used to eat jerky, right? Some jerky.
Yes, I did, and I like jerky. And but I do have problems with gout. Have you ever had gout before? Do you know what that is?
Yeah. I get it every once in a while from drinking too much beer.
Well, I get
In
it
the
from
ankles.
too much beef jerky. There's some seasoning in there that'll do something to my foot. So, I got to be careful. But so for a while, I was on a turkey jerky thing, and they have like ones on Amazon you can get. And I come to find out, that gives me gout also. So I have to be careful.
Oh man,
I got all kinds of problems.
Well, maybe I'll send you some gator jerky. Maybe that'll be.
That would be that would be
That might be
amazing.
the one. That might be
There
the
you
one. I like
I like
I don't
jerky.
know Trappers beef jerky. That's pretty
okay.
slamming jerky. I gotta say, Trappers is real good.
Is it the seasoning or the meat? Like some of the meats are so tough they'll like break your teeth.
Yeah,
and some
no,
of them
these
are kind of tender. I like the ones that are a little tender.
right. The Trappers is a little more tender, not so.
Okay.
God,
Yeah.
trying to rip a piece off of it. Oh, there went a tooth. Like, yeah, no, not a fan of that at all. But any of them, pepper jerky. Oh, see, he's a pepper jerky guy, Tom. Oh man, it's okay, but I'm not a big spice. I don't like the hot stuff or the pepper's got. I mean, I put pepper on stuff, but I don't know the pepper jerky. Ooh, hot. It's spicy.
You don't like spicy. If you don't believe it, you have to check a live back a while back.
Not a fan of the spice.
Me neither, but
A little bit
I'm
short,
not that
but-
much of a wimp as some people. You know what I mean?
I have extra taste buds. It's a thing. You can look it up. Google it. I'm telling you.
You legitimately do, or you're just saying that to
Legit.
cover? I'm just trying
No,
to say.
they're legit. People
Okay.
that have extra taste buds
Extra
are
taste
very
buds.
sensitive to spicy, hot foods. Like, hot, spicy Mexican
Where are they
food,
found?
chilies,
Are they in your mouth or are they on
Cajun.
other parts of your body? I'm trying to figure out where do
They're
they
on
keep,
the
where do you keep
tongue.
them? On your tongue, okay.
Tongue. Extra spice.
Do you have a really
buds.
long tongue like, what is it, like Kiss
Like
and what's
Gene
his name?
Simmons?
Gene Simmons? Yeah, exactly. It's like that. Does he have extra taste
Can't
buds?
touch my
because of his long
nose or
tongue?
anything. No, it's just packed in there, extra taste buds. So
I see.
just
Interesting.
and I am telling you, barbecue sauce makes me sweat. So, see, I love spicy. See, I'm going to Denver, right? With that, which we'll talk about later a little bit. But my buddy in Denver, he's planning some stuff, and he's like, "You like spicy? Do you like Mexican food?" He's trying to figure out where we're gonna go eat. I'm like, "Yeah, no." What?
You don't like Mexican food, or you don't like spicy Mexican
No,
food?
I like I just don't like spicy Mexican. So
Right.
it better not be like hot spicy, or I am. Yeah, I'm gonna be miserable, and I'm gonna be mad at you, and you'll be mad at me because I'll have to drink a lot of beer to get rid of that hot. Then I'm gonna be just in rare form if you get me too liquored up. So you don't want to do that. It's just
Understood.
So, but yeah, you ever tried to? Like, this is one of my peeves too. Some of my friends will make beef jerky. Hey man, I got some beef jerky. I mean, yeah, I'll pass. What do you mean? Like, well,
is it from only certain friends or no friends? Like, you look at the friend and you're like, I don't think I want to eat anything he provides, let alone jerky.
He's trying to hand you a bag with dirty fingernails. Like, yeah, no, I don't know where. You just cutting that on your kitchen counter. I mean, salmonella and everything else.
This is something I hit with my car. It's really roadkill jerky.
Some deer jerky.
Jerky.
I've always wanted to try to make it, but you got to buy the dehydrator, and it's a whole thing. And then steak and stuff's not cheap, so then I'm gonna buy this expensive steak to make this awesome jerky, and I'm gonna screw it up.
I feel like you need to do it with like leftovers. Like if you have leftovers, maybe you can do it. But I don't think I would. Yeah, just like, what do I have left over? I'm gonna make that into jerky. You know what I mean?
There you go.
What do we got? Peanut butter and jelly jerky.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Harley Quinn, kick your ass, girl. Better run. Cat snuck in. Damn it. What are you doing? You're not going there. All right. So the next day is National Loving Day.
Oh.
Who? I don't know who makes up these days or how they even
National Loving
Can
Day.
I just make one up? Like,
sure.
Get a hold of National
like
Day
this one
calendar. I mean, when's National Heavy Metalhead Day?
Maybe there probably is one.
Right?
Don't you think there is a day?
I haven't seen it yet, but I'll keep a look.
Google? Is there a what is that? Google?
Yeah, is there National Heavy Metal Day? There's got to be, right?
It's got to be.
Let's Google it. Let's Google it.
Let's Google it.
Let's see.
I feel like there's got to be.
Is there a National Heavy Metal Day? Another classic.
According to National Today, in honor of the classic metal mockumentary, this is Spinal Tap. National Metal Day falls on November 11th every year.
November 11th. There you go.
November 11th. All right.
I feel like that's Veterans Day. Is that not Veterans Day?
I think so.
It's close. It's dangerously close to Veterans Day if it's not on Veterans Day.
It just sounds like it to me. National Day.
There you go. There's one for everything.
So it's the 11th. All right.
November 11th. There you go.
November 11th.
Learn something today. Learn something.
I'll make sure I blast some metal on National Metal Day. So today's after National Loving Day. Of course, they're going to throw in National Red Rose Day. National Red Rose Day.
There you go.
Some people are weird. They're like, I don't like red roses. Okay, but I like white roses.
That's just somebody
all the
that's
colors,
trying to be special. Get some spray paint. They're more expensive. They're more special. Somebody just got to be different.
Oh, God. Hardy, quit. Don't you go ahead. Come here. Good cat. Oh, my God. She's going to try to ruin shit here. Let's see. National. And that was the last day. So we got
last one. Okay.
National Loving Day and National. Come here. You can't be climbing on everything. Oh. All right. Say hi to the crowd. Say hi. Hi, everybody. How's everybody?
National days are very nuts. Uh-oh.
Oh, she's back. There she is. There she is.
All right.
So we had a couple of cool ones, I guess. I mean, National Beef Jerky Days. That's pretty good.
Because every day's national something.
National Jerky
That's true.
Day.
Well, we
National
discovered
Loving
there's
Day.
a National Metal Day, right?
Yes, November 11th. National Metal Day. In honor of Spinal Tap. Which
Yeah.
was kind of lame. They should have...
I wonder
Should've
why
been
that is. Do
something-
you think they mentioned it in Spinal Tap? November 11th was just mentioned, so they did something where it was like that?
I
I just
think
don't understand
that
why.
date does have something to do with Spinal Tap. I'm not sure if it's a date in there, the date it was released, something
Okay.
like that to make
Something
it link up.
probably to that effect.
I just don't remember
Something I
what.
have to remember. Let's see here. Oh man, we're way over the hashtag time, so
We'll go ahead and get
you
that.
want to get that rolling. Alrighty. You know, well, we do have a new viewer, so we like to hit you guys with a give us a hashtag suggestion over in the chats, and we'll have Mama J, our wonderful guest, to pick one of those hashtags.
Now
and
make
we'll do
them
a little
easy.
giveaway,
'cause
actually.
you Make it hard.
We're gonna give you crap. There's Beth. What's going on, Cat Daddy? What's happening? All right, I did not see you guys pop in, man. It's good to see you. So, give us some hashtags. Let's see. Get to the media assets. Where are they at? Here we go. All right, you guys, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Thanks again, once again, for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety show on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms channel. Thanks again for hanging out with us. Hit us with those hashtags. We are the Horde. All right, girlfriend, you gotta go somewhere. You can't stay.
You know, it's really hard because I think James Willie has a really good one.
Uh-oh.
But Beth and Cat Daddy have pretty easy ones. So let's go with jerky because I think it might be a little
Jerky.
Hashtag jerky.
Hashtag jerky. All right, you guys.
Jerk and then a walk.
Hashtag jerky. So hit the hashtag jerky over in the comment section, and we will pick a winner for the we'll pick a winner. You can pick from the stack, and yeah, some awesome stuff. Have you even gotten to the box yet? Still haven't opened the box. So you're gonna.
Is this a guilty face? I haven't gotten there yet.
Listen,
Sorry.
Good God. You don't have to shoot a video.
Paint the
Screw
fence.
the video.
I told my
How
wife,
long did
look, I need to
him
open a box.
and-
She said, you're painting that fence. And that was it. And she put me out there in the heat. I got a burn on my neck. I'm a redneck now. I mean, I'll be damned. You know? I'm officially a redneck.
Listen, him and JKL, they take forever to open boxes. Some people
Okay,
do.
okay.
There's
Take it
a few
easy.
other listen, you watch my Empty video. I got 4 people that have for 2 years been working on customs for me, and I got the first one back from Empty.
Hey, there you go.
And it's been 3 people, 2 years.
This weekend I will open it. I promise. I told myself I was gonna do it this week, and then just like I don't know.
You know what you need
It's
to
been a
do? You
long
need to be a Fox Crown when you send him a box. And put some noodles in there and tell him, if you don't open this ASAP, it's going to be stinking in a few days.
Oh, you got to trick him.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Do a Fox Crown on him.
Let's see if I can spell it right. Yep.
Because Fox did that to somebody and didn't tell them, and they didn't rush to open that box. And then they couldn't figure out why their room stunk so bad. And they finally
Taco Bell.
discovered it. And
That's what makes it
oh
fun.
my
The
God.
moldy taco.
It was noodles, so it was all moldy and nasty and slimy. And
Noodles should keep. You talking about dry noodles?
Not made.
They
They were already
No,
made.
no. He
Right.
cooked them and put them
Yeah,
in
Oh my
We're
God.
talking Fox Crown here. You think he's gonna
I'd have to. I'd have to
contact.
contact somebody. There's somebody you got to contact, and he'd catch retribution on the other end. There's no way I'd allow that.
Yeah. That was Yo J Collects that got that.
Pre-cooked noodles.
Gross.
All right.
Forget Fox. I mean, he'd send out chicken nuggets. He sent out
Actual tacos.
He sent out tacos. He
Taco
You're not
Bell
supposed to
tacos.
send food like that through the mail.
yeah.
Well, you just
There were
don't tell
times that I opened it and I did everything in my power not to gag, going, I'm not trying. And a few people were trying things. I'm like, I can't, I'm not, I won't. There it goes, you know. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I just can't do that. I can't try. And some people would. They would try whatever it was or take a bite. And all I'm thinking is, if you drop dead, what's Fox going to do?
Can't sue him. You're dead.
Right?
You're dead. She's not going to get you. You better lie down, girl. All right. Let's see. Harley Quinn Snoots. That's her name. Harley Quinn. You think mom's gonna get you?
She's a pretty cat, though.
Oh, please. So, all right, we got the giveaway going. All right, let's see. 6 entries so far. All right. Well, maybe next week that we'll have extra new stuff or extra stuff on the pop
There's
stack.
new stuff on there. Don't be that way.
No,
Just 'cause it's
I
not
didn't
your
say-
new stuff.
No, I'm saying.
I
this
always
is gonna
put
be
new stuff up there.
All right. You're like, should I film it? I'm like, you don't have to. It's just,
No, I'm going to film.
I
That's
feel
the reason.
bad all the time. 'cause
I
you
would, if I just
give
open
stuff
the
away.
box, I could just open it. I want to record it and make a video, and the problem is every time I go to do it,
Okay.
like the grandkids were here and they were tearing up my room over here, so I couldn't record anything this week if I wanted to. So,
Poof. Go get it. He's like, get it,
Yeah,
Cat.
he likes to play fetch. So she brings me the ball, and then I shoot it. She goes and gets it. So,
as far as our discussion things for this today, we decided we're going to pick bucket list items. And the reason we did it is because, of course, I'm the youngest one here. I got 2 older people on the screen here, and they're getting dangerously close. So we're running out of time. So as we're running out of time, you need to sort of be thinking, what
I'm
you're
going
going
to
to be
be
doing.
55 next month.
I understand. I hear you. And so there are things achievable
bucket list.
bucket
The
list
only
items.
goals
There's
I
no
have that
dating
are
Scarlett
achievable is maybe getting
Johansson
out of this chair.
or jumping out of a hot air balloon. Those things are not going to happen. I think we all recognize that. So whether it's going to Sizzler and eating everything on the
Wear a
buffet
squirrel
or whatever
suit,
you got
jump
planned,
off the Empire State Building.
right? Those things aren't going to happen. So I just thought we'd talk about some best ones and
achievable
potentially
ones.
worst ones if you have some, things that good or bad. Okay.
Appreciate that. Smash that like button if you haven't already.
You don't want
Definitely
to look at
appreciate
the
you
camera?
and share.
No.
Yeah, it's kitty crazy. It's kitties tonight.
And that's
I have no
Joby,
pets. I
Bon
have no
Jovi,
pets.
we call her Joby.
No pets.
No pets. I do have a stuffed kitty that's battery powered, and when you rub him, it purrs.
Oh God. It's
Are you serious?
Huh?
Furs when you.
Are you serious?
And it's serious. It's a $125 item now. You rub it, it rotates, it purrs, and does these things. It's actually
Why?
for like they give it to people at nursing homes when they don't actually want to provide an actual pet, but it still works.
Okay, but why
kill
do
it.
you have one?
Well, I don't want an animal in my house scratching and tearing up my stuff, and I don't have to empty the kitty box, etc. And I actually had one at work. Where I work, I won't tell everyone where I work, but I had one at work. They gave me one, and I was
Then if
using
you
it
had
because
one at work,
Would you try it
it
out?
calmed me down. It calmed me right down.
they're like,
Give
give
one
it to
to-
him.
give
The
one
one
to-
over there hugging himself.
He needs to calm down. Give him one of them.
I
damn
do.
cats.
I have a lot of stress at work, and
Well,
this
I have
calms me
3.
down.
I have a 16-year-old, a 9-year-old,
Yeah,
and a
got
7-month-old, and they are perfect. So that's all. Pain in the ass sometimes, but I still love them.
For sure.
Anyway. All right. Well, very good. So, would you like me to go first? Is that what you're saying?
Well, of course, if you don't go first, we don't know what to do.
I know. I was just trying to be, modest and such. Okay. So, so what I have here, this is on the worst list, and it's on the worst list because it's just kind of a weird thing. But I've been spending a lot of time painting the fence this week, and as I've been painting, I was thinking, you know what, I would really be handy if I learned karate, because that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Paint the fence. So I'm learning that technique. So what I'd like to do is break a board. You know what I mean? That's on my bucket list, to break a board without breaking my hand. So I'm not sure if I'll ever get to it, because I'm sort of afraid when I use my hand to break a board, I'm going to break my hand. And I don't know if people don't know this.
Wood or something.
I've never broken a bone in my entire life, and I don't intend to.
Oh, you're in the club too. Me neither.
I've never broken a bone.
Board like that you build in a house with.
What's that?
It's not the same kind of board that you're like. Sorry, Bill.
No, I want to break a 2x4. I want to break a 2x4.
An actual 2x4.
Use your head. That way it won't hurt anything.
No, I don't want to hurt this.
Just headbutt it. Whap.
My son was breaking boards when he was 7. He took Taekwondo.
Well, this is karate, and in karate you use a 2x4, and I don't want to mess up my hair, so I'm going to use my
2x4 too.
What's with that?
Karate.
You should say karate.
No, it's
I used a 2x4 too, and I didn't know karate.
You mean karate?
I said, "Give me that board and get off my property."
No, I'm not looking for that either.
Kid.
No,
I don't think there's
karate kid.
He's like wax on, wax off. What is that?
I think you gotta work.
I was using that technique.
I think you gotta work up to the breaking the boards. You can't just I'm just here to learn how to break a board.
That's all I want to do. I don't want.
What's funny is when he said, I did a lot of fence painting, and then it came to me what I really wanted, and what I'm thinking is like Huck Finn. He found some fool to paint the fence for him.
No, my wife's
kids are walking by. You're like, hey,
I want to do karate.
Pay you $20 if you finish.
Right, you paint the fence, I give you some money.
The neighbor's kid.
No, people want money, but they don't want $20 to paint your fence. I promise you. So
no, it would have to be way more than that nowadays.
$50 and a 12er. I'm good. I'll paint your fence.
Well, not for a kid.
And as Chase was talking to me offline, you say, "Hey, use a sprayer." No, I used a paintbrush, because last time I used a sprayer and the paint got everywhere except on the fence. It got on me. I was completely covered in red when I was done. It was a mess. No, absolutely not. Technique. Well, the wind would blow. Like I was spraying.
The wind was blowing.
The wind was blowing.
Into the wind.
Right back in my face.
And someone should be on the other side of the fence, or you should have something on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, exactly.
The paint. Didn't you ever watch Boy Meets World?
No, I did not.
Absolutely not.
That was before my time. I'm a much younger man than that.
Hey,
I'm older than you, and it was before my time, but it was one of the shows I liked.
So you want to break a board, bucket list, break a board.
That's right. Without breaking my hand, which is, ideal. Not looking for that.
Wear a glove. No. I would suggest. I mean, we did that, and I think second year of karate when I was a kid.
I think he could do it. I really do. I 100% think you can do it.
Absolutely.
I got an emery board right here. Let's go.
No.
Just give him a pencil. Here you go. Start practicing on things.
Get a sliver, and I can't have that.
He's like, oh, it hurts.
Oh, splinter.
I have dishpan hands, okay? I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't have I can't do manual labor. It's not really my thing.
You gotta start practicing. Start chopping stuff around the house. Watch out!
Yeah, we've only got one so far.
Yeah, we've on.
Yeah, my floating cat. You like my floating cat?
Your floating cat.
All right, Chase. What do you got on your bucket list? Achievable goals.
Achievable bucket list. I would like to gator wrestle. Wow. I've caught gators before. Literally,
is that achievable
gators,
though? Can you do it?
But like a gator wrestle, like real full,
like a big one or a little one? Like one this big, or how big would it be?
Like 6 foot. 6 foot gator.
Oh, I think that might be too big.
Nah. Nah. I mean, you count the tail, so you're talking a 6 foot
gotta
gator's only
get it
about
over on
3.5,
its back
maybe.
and rub its belly, and you'll win.
I mean, if you chop his tail off, he's like 3 foot.
You're going to chop its tail off?
Just make him shorter.
Oh.
I'm just saying. When someone says like 7 foot gator, it's like, well, technically, I mean, if you chop his tail off, he's about 3.5 foot. He's not
You
no
think
7
they're just
foot gator.
overgrown lizards? You can't chop them. Do their tails grow back?
Yes, they grow back. They're lizards. Of course, they grow back. You can chop
Wow.
back.
I learned
So is that
something
what
new
you need
today.
to
I
do
would
to
have
do
never known.
I've
would've
caught gators
filled that
before where
question
it's like you jump on them, you got to
But
Put
I've
your head
seen
back.
gators live and never have a tail.
put the tape on them. You know, hog them up, tape
So
their
you've
whole
already
bodies
done
up,
it. You've
chuck
already
them.
wrestled them. When you
but
say wrestle them, what do you mean?
Wrestle gator, like big gator,
Yeah,
big old
put
gator.
tape on it. That's not fair. The
Yeah.
gator don't get to put tape on you.
Right. So wrestling a gator, you don't get the tape, you don't get nothing. He's there. Go wrestle. Go get that gator.
Yeah, that's
Have,
not
have
fair.
you looked into it? Have you? I'm willing to chip in on this thing. What do I have to chip in?
Well, they got all these gator farms in Florida, and they do.
Yeah, see, he's
gator
right where
wrestling.
you could go. So
Yeah, so I'm really wanting to go try it out, man, because I've
Make
caught
a
little
good video.
gators.
It made for a good video because you got
Push
the
big gators
video
out
of them
the road,
wrestling
but-
it, the hospital visit, the emergency room, right?
Hospital.
yeah, film it all because I
There'll
bet
be
you
some
get
of that
lots
involved.
of
I ain't
views.
gonna get.
Like a good
No,
making for a good video.
I'm
The hopes
quicker.
in getting his arm sewed back on, you know.
That's right. That's right. That's obvious.
Well, at least I've had experience with gators, so I think I would do fairly well. I don't think I would get
Really?
injured. I really don't, because I pulled gators out of pools before. I'm talking little
Right.
4-foot gators and stuff like that. Like I pulled them out of the middle of the road, taking my brush for
See, we don't
cleaning
have
pools,
gators
push them
here,
out of the road so that I can keep going, and everybody would. Because I'm like, why is everybody stopped? What the hell's going on? And then I get out of the truck, and the guy's like, "There's a big gator," and I'm like, "Well, just go around him." Like you're all blocking the street, man. I got shit to do. Fine. I grab my pole, go walking. Come here, man. If you poke at them, they'll lift their mouth open, they'll lift their head. You go underneath the jaw, right down their chest, and push hard enough, they'll move, they'll slide. You can get a gator to move. It's just grab him by his tail, kick him, he'll get going. I just did it like a couple years ago.
Just wrestle him right there in the middle
I
of the
should have
road.
just jump on him.
There you go.
Yeah,
He was
we
a little
don't
bigger,
have- We don't have
A little
gators here, but when they do the fair, like the LA fair and all that, they do like, the biggest this, the biggest that. And one of the things is always the biggest gator in captivity. And this gator is like, I don't know,
Massive.
20 feet long or some crazy number,
big old
right?
fat gator.
And big old fat thing that can't move, right? And they want to charge you
exactly.
$10 to look at it lay there. And the only other time that I seen a gator was when I had to go to, I think it was Dallas. Was I in Dallas? I don't know. I don't think I was in Dallas. I was in somewhere in Texas that
Hot
was a
enough.
dry county. I just remember we were in a dry county. And they
Never
said,
catch me
don't
that-
go
In
out there
California,
when you
do they
guys
have those?
smoke.
Oh,
They said
Texas.
because
Oh,
they
Texas.
said they said if you go out there when you guys smoke, gators come up out of that riverbed right there. So our dumbasses are out there smoking because ain't none of us from anywhere like that ever seen a gator in person. And all of a sudden we're like, what the hell is that coming up? Oh, it's a gator. And we're all like, we gotta go. So, yeah, I found out it was a dry county because I said to them, because in California, every corner, little
Taco Girl.
market, 7-Eleven, whatever, we call them liquor stores, even if they don't really sell liquor. They're called liquor stores. And so I said, where is your closest liquor store? They said, we don't have one. This is a dry county. I said, what?
Oh,
I just want to buy cigarettes. Oh, the mini market is up at the corner by the gas station.
the old mini market.
What the fuck? I'm like, ain't that the same thing?
Oh man,
In Virginia, they're called
foaming up.
ABC stores. They're ABC stores in Virginia.
ABC liquor. We got that here in Florida. Oh, tonight's beer of choice.
Ah,
Yeah.
maiden. I have a maiden
That's
beer.
our main
In a
trooper
bottle.
beer.
Mine's in a bottle.
Trooper beer.
Did you buy the special gift set thing?
Well, no, I got the 4-pack. I wanted to get that because it come with the little coasters and the whole thing.
Yeah, all
but
kinds of stuff, yeah.
Still, I could still get
You
it. I
can
just
go on
haven't
their
pulled the
website and
trigger.
just order coasters.
I had to drive way into the next city over to they don't sell these in my city, so I had to go to another city. But
No, I have
yeah,
to go to
got a
just
4-pack
one.
of these, and
So,
I was all happy.
I have the Queen ones, and I have somebody else. I have Queen and someone else on those.
It's actually a really good beer too, so I'm not because sometimes you'll buy like a certain band beer, you're like, oh yeah, I gotta get it. It's horrible. You're just like, oh man, I gotta forcibly drink this crap because I bought it.
I don't like
Megadeth.
beer.
Megadeth
so
makes a good beer.
Hmm.
That's another band that makes a good beer. Megadeth.
I don't like the aftertaste, so I stay away.
Okay, Mama J.
All right.
Your
My
turn.
turn?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to pick something off my bucket list that I'm actually going to accomplish next year.
Nice.
I have been saying for many, many years now, I'm probably going to change a little part of this, okay? But I've been saying for many, many years that if the person who I went and seen when I was 7 years old at my very first concert would ever come to California so I could go see him again, because he's everywhere else doing little, places here and there, but never California. I said I would go see him and then never go to another concert again. So I could say my very first concert and my very last concert was the same artist with hundreds of them in between.
Oh, yeah.
So he's coming to California. And my mother bought us tickets. And we are going to see him in February. And most of you will not know who he is. But it is John Cassidy. He's David Cassidy's brother from the Partridge Family.
I was going to say the Monkees.
And his mom, the mom on the Partridge Family, is his mom. So, no, he played in the Hardy Boys with Parker. I can't remember the guy's name, but they back in the 70s or 80s, they were the original Hardy Boys.
Okay.
I can't think of the guy's name. Yeah, he did Do Run Run. He sure did.
Do run.
The Hardy Boys, huh?
Yeah, I can't think of the other Steve. What was the other guy's name?
He wasn't that memorable.
This was on your bucket list, and you don't know the person's name? Come on.
Oh, I know who I'm going to see. I can't think of the other guy in the Hardy Boys. I'm going to see John Cassidy.
Stevenson.
It's maybe it's Parker Stevenson. Yes, that's his name, Parker Stevenson. He was married to somebody famous. But he also was famous. He was the other guy.
That's pretty cool bucket list thing. That's pretty cool, though.
He's the other guy that was in the Hardy Boys. So
it's like,
but yeah,
first concert.
But
then what if something really good comes after that? You're gonna be like, damn.
Well, I still want to go see Rick one more time, and I can't say I won't ever go see Alice one more time. So it's really hard to say that's going to be my truly last show.
Right. You're going to see
special
Alice Cooper.
Oh,
and
Alice.
So it's really, really hard to say that it truly would be my last concert, but I do think it's really cool because I was 7 in 1978.
First concert and one of my last concerts.
Yeah, because you think it was February in 1978, 88, 98, 08, 18, 2, and then next year will be 26. So it's like 48 years or something. 48 years to the month. Probably not to the date because I would have to look that up, but to the month.
Very good. Interesting.
That
sounds like fun. Sounds like fun.
That's definitely going to.
So thanks to my mother, I'm getting to go because she bought the tickets for me.
Unfortunately.
She said I had older sisters, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I could put the comments on the screen because got 3 people. I should have done that. Let's see here. 7 entries. 7 entries.
Kirstie Alley.
Get that hashtag, guys. Kirstie Alley. Hey now.
Parker Stevenson was married to Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie.
Kirstie.
You keep saying Kirstie. It's Kirstie.
You got crazy.
Hashtag Jack. That hashtag if you haven't already. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that music too loud? It sounds loud to me.
No, it's a little loud, but it's not too bad. I guess it's fine.
I mean, I can hear you guys, so
it's not overpowering, but it's louder than normal. I did notice that. It's been this loud the whole time, though. So
I know, but
an hour and 23 minutes in, you're just discovering this.
well, I adjusted my stupid earbud in my ear, and it was like, oh, well, oh, wait, that's a little loud. Oh, snap.
I was wondering why it was so loud. I just thought you were getting deaf. I didn't know what was happening. So,
well, I am a musician, so my ears ring constantly.
I bet they do.
I lost some hearing at a Rat concert because I sat next to the speaker.
Nice. Let's see here. Where's the damn thing? Okay, there we go. Template.
All right. How are we doing on our hashtag?
We got
there, buddy?
7 entries into our hashtag. 7 entries, 8, 9, and 10. We are filled up. We are filled up.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and run it then.
You want to roll it?
Right. Yeah, sure. Let's roll.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Roll it up. Good luck, everybody. Thanks once again for hanging out with us for an all-new Barbarian Horde Variety show. You know you can catch us every Thursday, most Thursdays, some Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern on Bearded Barbarian Collectibles channel and also Chase's Kingdoms channel. You never know what we're going to do or what guest we might have, but we're always having fun. So come hang out. Come hang out with the crew. Let's see. And we'll go right and we'll pick that right after this. Thanks again. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the like. If you're new to the show, hit the subscribe. Barbarian Horde! 3, 2, 1. Go.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Who we gonna get? Who we gonna get? Beth!
All right, Beth.
Oh, look at that. You got Killer Panda.
You got Killer Panda. Beth with the Killer Panda. Let's see what we got on the stack for you.
Got some new stuff up there.
All right.
All right. Even adjusted the picture. I don't have to take the banner.
There you go.
Nice. Oh, man. That is not a Deadpool. Oh,
Deadpool Venom.
Deadpool.
Yes.
Oh, right there. Yeah. That's the Deadpool Venom. I used to have that pop. It's a pretty nice pop.
I actually have another version. This one was.
There were a couple different ones.
Yeah, but it was
pretty sweet.
It's a nice one, and then of course we got a new mystery item for this time. So
she says, "Screw that! I want that Deadpool Venom."
That's a nice one. That's a nice one, Beth. I'm telling you. When I used to collect the Venom pops,
that's
before we let them all go because there were just too many.
Oh yes. All right, well, just
one wave.
Remind me, and I'll box it up for you and get it out.
Yep. Hit him up on the Instagram. Don't forget, hit him on the Instagram. All right. Let's go ahead and remove that. Stop screen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right.
My turn again,
cool.
I suppose.
Very cool. Yep.
So, it's a tradition around Halloween, and it should be very achievable. I need to go somewhere and do some pumpkin chunking.
Pumpkin chunking.
Is that a thing where you guys are? Or no?
I've seen it. I've seen it on TV.
Yeah, they have like these competitions. You make like a catapult.
Catapult sling deal,
and then you put a pumpkin in there and you chunk it. So I don't know that I'm handy enough to actually make the thing, but I want.
You got to be on a team. You get on a team.
Yeah. Get on a team. Somebody that's smarter than me, because I'm not handy at all. Okay.
You make it. I'll pull the ripcord.
That's right. You make it, do all the work, and I'm going to pull it and take all the glory, which is normally what I usually try to do anyway. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Pumpkin chunking.
I do enjoy watching it because them damn pumpkins do fly too, man.
They do. They really do. They're a lot of fun.
Now.
They're a lot of fun.
Oh man, that's a good one.
That's a fun one.
Pumpkin chunk.
I have small needs and desires. I mean, I'm not trying.
Never heard of that. Huh.
Really?
Oh, man.
Yeah, check it out on YouTube. I'm sure it's up there. It's just like a catapult, and people put a bunch of pumpkins in there, and they fire. But it's like a competition, right?
Just smash it. I know what you're talking about. The video where she's got it like a slingshot. She goes, and the damn thing, she lets go, and it's like, whap! Smash.
Oh, I've seen. Now that you said that, I have seen it on
this
like
is
competition shows.
Yeah, it's a competition.
But I've never seen it like Like I've seen it on Survivor or The Challenge or Amazing Race,
Right.
but not like
No, this is an actual catapult. Like it, I mean, you gotta
big
like
one.
pull it with a vehicle, like catapult. Like,
Well, it's some of like the big pumpkin farms in certain places around
yeah,
Virginia. They
They
have
do.
them, and they'll just take some old pumpkins, they just chunk it. So it's just to draw a crowd, but it's fun. It's lots of fun. So I'd like to do that. That'd be fun. I like to destroy stuff. What can I tell you? I have issues.
Some pumpkin jacket.
Pumpkin chunkin.
All right.
All
I
right,
knew
we
that's
got
what it was
Chase.
called.
Well,
My next
that's what we call it here in
bucket list
Virginia.
item.
I don't know what they call it anywhere else with it.
My next bucket list item I'll be doing, it's achievable because I'm going to Denver July 9th to see Primus at Red Rocks Amphitheater. Cannot wait. It's been on my bucket list for quite a while to fly up to Red Rocks and check out a concert. I've seen a few shows on the TV, and it's supposed to be the most amazing venue. It's cut out of the mountain.
Wow.
It's like a giant bowl
Wow.
cut into the mountain, and it's supposed to be just one of the most amazing. The scenery, they like put lights on the giant mountain walls, and it just looks like
There must be
I
a
always
picture. Is
wanted
there
to
not a
go live.
picture online that we can pull
There's-
up or Google?
There probably definitely is.
There's probably even a video on YouTube that shows
Yeah,
it,
let's
too.
check out Red
Let me
Rock.
see if we can.
Red.
I was going to say. So have you seen Primus before in concert?
And that was another thing. I have never seen Primus, so I'm totally stoked to see Primus.
Yeah, Primus is awesome. I've never seen him in concert, but I've never seen Primus. What's your favorite Primus song?
Punch this up here.
Chase, what's your favorite Primus song?
Big Brown Beaver.
Okay.
It's just that's a great song, man. I'm just saying.
That's a good song. It's a fine song.
Here we go. Here's the Red Rock Amphitheater. Some pictures of it.
That's cool.
Look at this.
That's very cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Look at that,
Oh,
man. Oh, I'm so stoked. I cannot wait. And it's my birthday, July 9th. And my buddy's like, man, Primus is
Where are
playing.
you going to be in that mess?
Yeah, where's your seats?
He said he got us some pretty good seats. So I don't know necessarily where I'll be. But what everybody says, it doesn't matter where you're at in this venue because it's, like I said,
Because
there's
there's
a little,
probably angles.
it's
so-
a round bowl. So no matter
The
what,
sound is good.
the sound is going to be amazing.
But I need
at
to
Red Rocks.
see-
Look at that.
How many
That's
people? How many people can it fit? Does it say?
Hell, I don't know.
There
how
look
many
like quite a
people
few
it
people there. Look
Well,
like
That
yeah,
was a
'cause
lot,
look at
right?
the seats. They're non-movable seats. Those are
Yeah.
stadium seats. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're not, look at the view
So it's
too.
a
Like
squeezed-in
I'm just,
kind of thing,
That's cool.
not.
I can't believe that I'm actually going to get to go. And it's a night concert, so we're not going to be stuck there in the like daytime melting or anything. I'm like,
cool.
I don't know. So
Listen, those
Yeah,
are the
look at that.
squeezed-in kind of seats where they measure them for people that are Chase's size, but then everybody in that row is my size or bigger.
I mean, anybody can
Yeah,
go.
They measure them for. It's so crazy how
That just looks
I've seen some people
beautiful.
where they can't sit
Nice.
in their own seat. I mean, I can, but
Yeah, the lights are very cool. I like the different
Ain't
the
that
yeah,
cool?
that is cool.
colors. Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked about it, man.
Yeah,
I gotta
nice.
say, I am
It looks like fun.
bucket list achieved because July 9th, I just actually, which is funny because I was waiting to get my plane ticket. I was trying to find, the best price. And I talked to a friend of mine. She's an ex-stewardess. She was a stewardess for like 40 years.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, get your tickets on Tuesday. That's the best day to get your tickets. And I tried. I looked at Tuesday. It wasn't any cheaper. So then I'm talking with the wife last night. She's like, you know what? Just get them. Because I was freaking out. I'm like, it's getting close. It's getting close. I'm freaking out. She's like, just go ahead and get them. I'm like, yeah, but we can't really afford it right now. Then you can make payments for plane tickets now.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, wait a minute. Was it Afflex or Afflex? There's a couple different,
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like the
Hey.
Klarna, Klena.
right, just like Klarna or anything else, and you can either make the lower payments, which with the interest would be $100 if I took the lowest payment, which was like I think it was $25 a month. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I went for the second version. So it's only going to cost me an extra $50 for the damn plane ticket. But the plane ticket was like $500. So, but you
got to do what you got to do. I mean, you got to get there. You know what I mean?
Part of the cost, you know.
But he's paying for the concert tickets. I got a place to stay. He's paying for all the food, all the brewskis. He's like, I'm paying for everything. Yeah, he's like, so you won't even really need money. I'm like, okay, man.
You got off really, really cheap then.
Yeah. So, and he already got the tickets, and so yeah, man, bucket list about to be achieved.
Nice.
Oh yeah, man, Primus, can't wait. So sick.
That should be fun.
And it's a special tour too because he's only got one opener, so it's supposed to be like literally a 3-hour show, full show. The opener's 1 hour and Primus for 2 hours. So
wow.
Yeah, I like when they play for 2 hours and not 25 minutes. So
right. If I'm flying to damn Denver, $500, you pay 30 minutes, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, those
you're gonna go and come back the next day.
The price of the tickets, you know, it's like no.
I'm gonna do a full vlog. So if you follow Chase's Kingdom, I'll be shooting some video. Obviously, I'm gonna go up the day before. I'm going to get in a little late the day before, so we probably won't do much that evening because I think I'm going to fly. I'll be coming in around like 10-ish. But the next day, we got a whole trip planned. He's got a whole itinerary he sent me. I'm going to the highest point in the United States, which is 9,000 feet.
Okay.
He's like, I'm taking you up there. We're going to this
walking,
gothic
or is this
death metal club.
A car or something?
No, we'll drive. And then I guess we got to walk a little bit, but not like full on trek or anything. I'm like, oh, you're going to kill us before we go to this? Come on, you can't do that. But yeah, we're going to some sightseeing and some cool restaurants. He's got some really sick, cool restaurants to check out. A gothic death metal bar.
Cool somebody lives there because they kind of know the area. So
he knows all the good spots and the bad spots. So we're going to be definitely vlogging while I'm there. So stay tuned, guys. In July, I'm going to have some pretty cool videos coming up. For sure.
Should be a fun
you
time.
Never know. Maybe I'll do a live. You never know. So I love a friend. Yes, and he's one of my oldest friends too. He's like one of my oldest best friends forever. Like
very cool.
I've known this guy 40 years, easy.
Yeah.
So that's what I got on my bucket list. And what do you got, Mama J? You got another one?
I do have another one, and we said they have to be achievable. Huh? So
well, it would be preferable to try to make it achievable.
She's like, bucket list, making out with Bon Jovi.
Yeah, exactly right.
The one that's not achievable because I know that he's leaving
knock him out,
LA
shave his chest.
Is meeting he shaved all his hair off his chest. Is meeting Ozzy Osbourne. Okay.
Oh.
I've met him where a group where he'll do a sign and so you don't really get to talk to him, you know, and I don't really count that as meeting. I only count when I get to hold a conversation with them as meeting them.
Agreed.
Yeah, because I have his autograph, but I didn't really get to hold a conversation with him. You know, I thought
can
about
he hold
going
a
to LA
conversation though? Can Ozzy even hold a conversation though at this point? You know what I mean?
I'm sure he can. You can ask him crazy, weird questions.
That's asking a lot.
I got a couple questions.
You know, he's going to play his final tour or his final show in July or June. July.
Still kicking.
And it's in England, not here.
I see.
So I think he's going home to.
So you're saying this is achievable, or this is not achievable?
For the final days. So I like I said, he's leaving in like less than a month, probably, if he's not already gone.
So you're saying this is achievable, or you're saying it's not achievable? I'm trying to figure out what you're. Okay, so you're supposed to be picking an achievable one.
Okay,
so
well then I got another one because I just asked.
Okay,
You can still do a meet and greet and have a conversation.
No, I don't pay. I don't pay to meet
prison.
people.
You know what I mean? You can just show up at his house.
I don't pay to meet people. I've never paid for an autograph I wanted for myself, and I've never paid to meet a celebrity before.
See, I used to think that too, but then again, being a musician and being in the world, knowing that they really don't make a lot of money. You think they do?
No, but you would buy
tour, you think, they make a bunch. They really don't.
You buy their CD and they would sign it. So they're making the proceeds off the CD or whatever. And usually that place would charge a tad more because that's where they're going to sign. But you know,
Right.
now they want to charge $200, $300, $400 for somebody to sign. I'm not doing that.
No.
Especially
And
if I
it's
can't meet them. You want me to
I gotta
mail
have
you what?
a VIP package where they upgrade your seats, meet and greet, photo,
Yeah, no.
and
But,
you're not just
okay,
stepping in, taking a
obtainable.
photo, and you walk off. Screw all that. No, we're supposed to
wanna
like hang
go
out. I want to get the deli tray. I'm having some food. I want
The
one of
deli
those
tray.
VIPs.
You
That's
wanna
on
go
your
to the
thing? Ham and cheese? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
man, I
saying?
did that with Testament back in the day.
You want the deli tray?
Yeah, I want the deli tray the whole time, man.
Good Lord.
Who ate all the damn olives?
I'm not a groupie. I'm a Band-Aid. Okay, achievable.
She's got it back
Katamai. I want to go to Brooks Falls in Katamai, Alaska, and stay where the bears are, so that when you walk along the different
Stay
routes,
where the
come
bears
back.
are. You're like
you
bear
Why
can
not
food.
come
Is that
back?
what
come
you mean?
Bear
across the
food.
bear. If the bear's sleeping on the walking route, you wait. Let the bear sleep. And
Chucking
there's
pebbles at
places
him to
where
wake
you
him
can
up.
go on the bridge and you can watch them feed off the salmon coming down there.
That
But
was cool.
where you sleep and where you eat is inside this electric fence area, so that the bears can't get to you right there. You're not allowed to
'Cause
carry
they
food
still
out.
wanna
You're
eat
not
ya.
allowed to wear perfume or anything scented, because you are where the bears are, and that's what I want to do.
So you're planning on making this the very last thing on the bucket list? Like
No,
at the
people
very
go there
tail
and come
end,
home
like,
all the
when
time.
this is over, it's over. Is that it?
Listen, you know what? People go there and come home all the time. And there was some
Hmm.
idiot one time that ran out into the water where the
Pass.
bears were feeding off the salmon to get his
Mhm.
photo taken. Do you know what? They ended up tossing him in
Wolf
jail, and he
pass.
got fined pretty hefty, because
Hmm.
when you do stuff like that, if the bear attacks you, guess what? I don't care that you died, but now they're going to kill that bear
They
because
have to
it's
kill
so
the
good.
bear. Yep, because he's tasted
No,
human
yeah.
blood.
And that's the whole thing. So I hate
He's
stupid
gonna
people.
like it, and he's gonna want more.
Yeah, I
So
hate
then they
stupid
gotta
people
put him
like
down.
that. But I'm
Yeah,
telling you, where
not cool.
Katamai is, even
check
in
it
the
out,
water
Nick.
they're in, there's people that fish out in that water where they stand in it, and fish, and the bears are
Yeah.
out there too. But these bears, even though they're still wild bears. They catch their own food. They have their own dens. Blah blah blah. They still are used to seeing people, because Katamai is a place where a lot of people go to visit.
Right. So they're not like,
Yeah.
oh, what is that?
So they're not.
go
It's not like
investigate.
the first time they've seen a person. They're used to seeing you
Right.
stare at them. So
Yeah, but some people are
that's a
tasty
cool
and some
one. I
people
like that.
aren't.
That's
So,
cool.
you don't know
That's
if you're
cool.
a tasty person until
if
you
I
get there,
die
right?
by a
So,
bear, please know I died happy.
I'm not
Okay.
sure that's a thing.
Like the one
I'm
guy,
pretty sure that,
the bear guy who
I
got
only
eaten.
say I'm
It's
willing to
like,
die
oh,
if you let
it
me
was
hug
all
that
film.
bear. But the sad part is they're going to want to kill the bear. But
That's
I'd be
what
willing to
you
die
want.
if you let me hug that bear.
Appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks once again for hanging out with us. Catch the
Thanks,
show, man.
Tom.
7 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays, man.
Appreciate
Come
you,
hang
Tom.
out. Definitely appreciate you stopping in, man.
If
Nick,
you
I'll
want a
definitely
different
check it
color
out.
other than your pink tea,
Yeah, hit me up on
contact
Instagram,
us.
man. I'll hook you up, bro. I'll hook you up, man. Hit me up on Instagram. I think he actually mentioned that, Nick. Wolf Creek. I think he in the itinerary. I think he said something about Wolf Creek. So
Okay, cool.
we'll be checking that out. Very cool. I like that as a bucket list thing. Like,
Yeah,
go check out the.
yeah.
Bit of
That's
eaten by
pretty
a
cool,
bear.
man.
Get eaten by a bear.
Check out some
Bear.
bears. Very cool. Hell yeah. What time are we rocking? 9 o'clock already? Man, the show just flew by. What is
sure did.
that? That is
I'm
crazy.
okay though if I die by a bear.
If we had done it on time, we'd have had 2 hours.
How are
in
you
here. Of course-
15 minutes? Not, I mean, jeez. You want to go an extra 15 just to make up for it?
No, well, people do whatever they want to do. I'm just saying that wasn't our fault.
All right,
I mean,
Tom, yeah, give me a follow,
so-
man. I'll hook you up. All
Yeah,
right, well,
he will
shit.
too. I have a couple logos by him. I don't know which logo I have right now. So
Yeah, I usually will send you like multiples. Too
yeah, I
many.
think the one right now is
Usually.
Prince, but I think over on Instagram it's the one Chase did.
I think I have a couple extra. I didn't send you, and then I showed one of them on one of my videos. I was like,
Yeah, there's
From
one of
Mama
the
Jane. She's
videos
like,
I really like,
"Hey,
and I'm like, I don't have that.
I don't have that. So now I got to figure it out and send it to you real quick. Yeah, love it. All right, man. She'll go with passes. So we got to keep rocking. You want to wrap it up? We usually do 2 giveaways, but you don't
let's do
have
it.
to
Let's
every
do one
time.
more.
man.
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Let's just
You
go
sure?
ahead. Let's let it rip. Let's do a quick
All right.
hashtag.
Get in there,
We'll give
don't
you
Do a quick
be afraid.
hashtag.
literally 5 seconds to come up with a hashtag.
Okay, let's do quick.
Right after he leaves.
Quickie.
What is that? Just do the same one? Is that what you're doing? Hold on, let me find.
First hashtag in. The first one in was.
Oh,
All right, first one to put in a hashtag.
you gotta have them loaded,
Go,
man.
go,
You gotta have them loaded like
ready?
JKL.
Oh, he did it.
There we go, quickie.
There it is.
All right, hashtag quickie. All right, especially you gotta be
Quickie
quick.
even
The
here to
bears
see if
around. You gotta be
I'll
quick.
quickie.
So that's our hashtag, and be quick. And we'll do one more quick round of things, and then as we come around, that's when we're done. Okay? How does that sound? Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we gotta have. So one more thing. So I've got a couple other things that I've been sort of thinking about as far as bucket list items. I've never really been one that's had a really long list of things that I want to do. But one thing that I'm convinced is possible, but I haven't seen actual evidence: cow tipping. So I want to tip over a cow, and I've been told it's not possible. The cow will not allow it to happen. I've got to do everying I can to make that happen. So
Wait a
I don't know if I
minute.
got to trip
I
it up.
tried and almost got killed.
cows over?
I'm just gonna tell you.
So I may need Chase to assist me. Okay, I think Chase, if you and I were there, we could probably make this thing happen.
Well,
Don't you
yeah,
think?
two of us for sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
By yourself, I almost got killed last time I tried that by myself.
See, we don't have places to go cow tipping here, so I really thought one person could do it.
There's cows everywhere, but unless you pick a little tiny cow, I just don't know if it's possible.
At the fair, we have cows at the fair.
Well, they have them. There's cows everywhere around here, so I'm in Virginia.
That.
So
I snuck up, grabbed the cow, tried to push. I did one of those. It turned its head, and then moo, and then all of a sudden moo, moo, and then a bull comes running.
I was
like,
going to say, was it a bull? Or okay,
yeah,
so the
no,
bull
it was
protected
a cow.
the cow.
But right, then I had to jump over a barbed wire fence head
because
first.
I am
like,
not
dive.
interested in bull tipping.
Almost
That I
killed
don't
me.
want to do.
Tipping,
That
yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't want to run from the bulls either.
No,
Right.
no, I'm not doing.
You got to be
no.
close to have a close getaway if you're going to do something. Like you don't want to run too far.
Yeah, like some people's bucket list is do the running of the
tipping would
bulls.
kill the
I'm not
cow.
interested in that. I
Never.
want something that does not
Never,
horns
never,
on it.
never,
Okay,
never.
so
I think it is doable.
but I gotta get a picture and/or video of it because you don't want to just do it and then because nobody will believe it happened. You got to get actual footage. That's the whole point.
Footage of it.
And here's the thing. And for those people that think I'm going to hurt the animal, there'll be a mattress on the other side. He'll fall into a mattress. It'll be fine. And I'm not going to try to harm an animal. It's all in good fun. So.
All right. That's cool one.
Cow tipping. Yeah.
What am I gonna go with? I think I'm gonna go with because me and my buddy were planning on doing it this year. We have pythons coming out of the Everglades, invasive species in Florida. Now they've started giving us permission to hunt these things, right? These giant pythons. They come out on the road and because the road's nice and warm at night, so they'll slither onto the road. Giant pythons. And they pay you some pretty decent money for these pythons. So me and my buddy were like, let's go get some python tags. We'll drive down to the Everglades, which is about a 4-hour drive from me. So we'll go down to the Everglades and I'm going to do some snake wrangling. I'm going to wrestle gators. I'm going to do it, but I'm doing some snake wrangling. I am definitely not scared of snakes.
You shoot it or you're wrestling it?
No, you grab hold of their head. You got to grab hold of their head real quick. You snatch him up. You can hold him down with a snake stick. You can kind of try to hold their head enough for you to grab it. But it's always good to have another person because if it wraps around you the wrong way, you're toast, man. You got to have somebody there to help you. So, yeah, they just showed a chick on the news on the Today Show. It was a lady from Florida, obviously, but she was a pretty big one, man. It was like 14 foot. Big ass snakes, bro. Yeah.
At the carnival, we've got this yellow and white big python, and it's probably like at least 12 feet long. I have a picture of me and two of my friends holding it, and I got stuck
Holding
it because I'm not afraid of snakes. I just won't feed them. So, because I don't like what they have to eat, so that doesn't work for me. But I'm not
Poor
afraid of
buddies.
them, so I got the head, and But yeah,
This is
we had
gross.
them at the carnival. All we have around here is just little lizards.
Well, they're invasive here. They eat everything, and a lot of our birds, which is crazy. It's like, oh man, they're like cranes. We got all kinds of beautiful birds, and they just eat everything, man. They tear up. They even eat gators. I mean, these damn things are just, and they're actually moving up Florida too, like the different counties. They're starting to actually make their way up Florida, so we got to put a stop to it. So it's a huge thing. I was thinking about inventing like a bang stick, because they have these things. You can use them on sharks and different things, but it's basically just a shotgun shell at the end of a stick. Boom, right in the head. There you go. Boom. Don't have to wrestle it. Nothing. Just bang. I don't know why nobody's invented this yet. I'm like, don't you always hate that? I should
So
invent
you
it.
guys are killing them instead of relocating
It's not. I've
them
never
somewhere?
seen anybody use one for snakes.
No.
Which, I mean, some of these snakes
So
are
how
just
come they're not
massive.
being relocated?
Because
I'm
they're
just curious.
well, because I'm going to make boots
They're
out of
getting
him. Is
relocated
one.
to the dump.
I'm going to make boots out of his ass, and snake's pretty damn tasty. So
Okay,
I'm
as
gonna
long as
eat
you're
him.
going to eat it, you can do whatever
Yeah.
you want. As long as
And you
you're
take the
gonna eat
snake to the center, and they do a whole thing there. You can either just give it to them, and they'll pay you by the pound, or they'll actually clean it, chop it up, give you
Yeah, as
packs
long
of
as
snake.
people eat what they kill,
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. It's when
If
you
it's a
don't
snake,
what-
it doesn't have to be eaten. You can throw it right in the garbage, and nobody
No.
will care. I
But
hate
if you
snakes.
want to
They're
Especially
kill
these
another
damn
person,
snakes,
go
man.
for it. As long as you're going to eat
Ugh.
them.
Yeah, these snakes are just—they're horrible though. They're eating all the rabbits, all the everything, all the cutest creatures
They're not
you ever.
indigenous to
thought.
Florida. People
they
brought
eat-
them as pets and
Right.
then just released
Right.
them into the.
That's
Yeah.
what happens. Yeah, didn't they have a gator problem once in like New York or something? Because
Mhm.
people were
The
flushing
sewers.
the baby gators as
Yeah.
they got so big because they got them at
They
the carnival.
I think they still have
Yeah.
them. They must still have them in the sewers. You know they do.
The blind
sure.
gator.
We have turtles in the sewers.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be. We'll have to do MythBusters next
And
time.
big rats.
MythBusters. Big ass rats.
Big rat
Yeah.
and poor
Yeah, I wanna
turtles
go-
are always
I want to
found
go
in
snake
the-
wrangling, man. I want to go try it out, and I'll do some vlogging with it, and we'll have some fun. Go down there.
So you're planning on
Big
doing
old
this? This isn't
spotlight.
just a bucket
Yeah.
list. You're actually
No,
Got
the
a
season's
plan.
just about to kick in because all the rain kind of flushes them out of the swamps and stuff, because it gets a little flooded. So they tend to come out of the swamps during rainy season, and it gets chilly in the swamps at night, so they'll come out to the roads and lay on
So
the
you
roads.
guys just wait along the roads for them to show up?
Yeah, you just drive down the roads with spotlight, looking for eye shine. They'll hang out on the sides, and
And do a
Yeah.
lot of people do this?
quite a few. So I told them, I was like, well, man, it's going to be a whole thing, because last time I seen it on TV, there was like 20 or so
I
trucks
was just going to say,
lined
how
up.
many people are lined up looking for the same?
Yeah. Well, they're all getting their
Yeah.
tags, and then once you get your tags, then everybody takes off.
Yeah.
Different sections and stuff. So we're gonna have to plot it out, map it out. But hey, it's worth a shot. I want to try it out,
Oh,
man.
that's cool.
I think it'll be fun. And
Sounds
it's good for the
interesting.
environment. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Well, yeah, like I said,
bad
and then
thing.
you
It's a
can
good thing.
donate what you don't eat, or if you're going to
Yeah.
take it and eat
I'm
it,
making
and
boots, man.
Then how
want some
many
snake
you
boots.
get, you know.
A snake hat, snake boots.
Listen,
No,
I
do
love
you know
Ted
how to make
Nugent. He
boots
kills all the
out of a
time,
snake?
but he eats what he kills.
Damn right. I'm having some snake boots, a belt,
You
wallet.
know how to make boots out of a snake?
Well, you give the snake
you
pelt
take
to the
the-
guy, and he makes the
Oh.
boots.
And they do
I
it
see.
for you.
Absolutely. So you pay a little extra. Hey, whatever.
Like I'm not okay.
Like, be
with
like,
furs,
I killed that snake.
you know, because they don't want to, they want to take furs from things they can't eat off of, and,
Right.
and or won't
It's
eat
horrible.
off of, and
Killing a
I
bunch of
just I
minks.
can't deal with stuff like that.
That's horrible. No,
It was like
I got my
what was it,
ostrich skin boots. What the hell?
I think it was what was it? Romancing the Stone, or is it Jewel of the Nile, where the
Jewel of the
guy
Nile?
had
Yeah.
the alligator boots
I love that.
from the alligator that he.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He swallowed the jewel and
Mhm.
later on.
Yeah,
just
those
climbing the
alligator
ladder
boots.
and get the boots.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. So that's my bucket list. Achievable.
Ah.
Achievable.
Okay, there you go. All right, Mama J.
You got the
Okay,
last
hopefully I'm going
one.
to say
Yeah,
this
Mama.
right because I always stutter over this word. Okay, but I want to go to the Galapagos
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 Islands.
Islands to see the
See the
giant tortoises.
Yeah.
That is one thing that I want to do, and
That
that
would be
is
good.
on my bucket list. And I do believe that is achievable.
Sure.
It'll
It
be
is,
one
for
of the
sure.
places we go to for a family vacation or something.
So
you know.
will you have turtle soup when you're there? I'm just
No.
curious if this is a thing or no.
Don't
or-
eat them. Beat them with a freaking.
Well, what's the point of seeing them if you're not going to eat them afterwards?
Because
I don't
they're
really
like
see what
600-pound turtles.
I know
And like
that's a big bowl of
120
soup.
years old.
Yeah,
you know,
they're like 100 and
That's a lot
some
of
years
soup.
old.
it's like old ass turtles, man. It's
Yeah.
a big,
old coffee, afraid
giant
they'll be
turtles.
tough.
Though. Holy
yeah.
smokes.
See, I don't have any, like,
can
I
ride
know it's
'em.
an
They're that
island
big.
and all of that, but I have no interest in the water part. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't have no interest in Hawaii because I don't care about the water, right?
Yeah, I don't do that at
I'm
all.
even though I'm born and raised in California, I do not like, and our beaches are healthy. I just don't like the water area. Okay,
Especially Long Beach.
so it has nothing to do with that, but I just want to go. I'm like okay being on the sand away from the water. I don't care. I don't really want to be on the sand either. But
You just want to
see
sense the
tortoises.
water's there. And I don't actually want to see it or be around it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't
or-
want. I
This would
won't
be
go
a
in
walk
it. I have no
bar.
interest in going in it.
Hmm.
My whole life, somebody in my family, either my grandfather, my dad, has owned a boat. I've only been out like twice because I don't have any interest in being out on a boat in the
Mhm.
middle of the water. Okay, so
That
Oh,
Jaws movie really did it you in.
listen, wouldn't that come out in like 77? I think I was 7
Yeah.
years old when I went to the drive-in to see Jaws. But not only that, when I was like 8 years old, I almost drowned in a swimming pool. So I just like the water.
I just avoided water altogether.
Yeah.
Well,
But I was
I'm
very
not-
young when I seen Jaws for the first time.
Real James, I love animals. They taste delicious. So, yeah,
They
that's all,
taste delicious.
I do. I love them, especially between two buns. You know what I mean? So actually, I don't like the bun.
That's what-
But will a cow
that's
really
the-
die if you tip it over? It shouldn't die. Why would it die?
No, it's not
They,
gonna
they don't
die.
die when you tip them over, do they?
It would die
No.
if I tip it. I mean, if
I've
it's
seen
gonna
cows
die.
laying down, man. They're fine.
There's
I
horses
know
that
it's
lay
just
down. They
lean
shouldn't
back
lay
over
down
and
either.
Get up,
I'm not going
all
to tip it off
pissed
a cliff. I was going to push it down a cliff or
Push him
anything.
over a cliff.
Now, that would be mean. I'm not that kind.
To watch it just flop down the
I just
Listen,
thought
if
it would
he
just.
did something like
push him
that,
down a
he
hill.
wouldn't be sitting here.
No, I've been pushed over before, and I felt like I was dying, but I lived.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
was
they can
fine.
push him over. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, okay. I'll allow the cow to tip me over in response.
go.
How's that?
That will get you a lot of views, I bet. Biggest
I think
video
so.
yet.
I get probably a few letters. I'm
That
sure
cow
YouTube would have a
tipped you
problem
over,
with me,
biggest
but
video yet.
Cops knocking on the door too.
Right?
You might have one of those situations.
You think so?
Holy shit. Cops come knocking on the door.
well, I didn't.
Where
say I
were
would
you
do-
at
I'm
3 in the
I would
morning
adopt
on
a
Tuesday?
cow. I would adopt a cow, and take care of him for a while, and tip him over, and then return him. Yeah, that's all.
Listen, I was born and raised in California, but I always say that I'd be okay moving somewhere and being a redneck. I'm okay with that. I'm 100%. I had somebody one time at
I
the
enjoy
post
being a
office get
redneck.
mad. We were yelling at each other, and they're all redneck, and I'm like, and am I supposed to be insulted? Because I'm
that's a damn badge
What
of
is
honor.
sort
What do
of
you
an
mean?
insult?
That's not,
for me,
I'm like,
just
what are
let
you
you know, it is an
talking
insult.
about?
that is totally not an insult.
I know. I was like,
You always want a
okay.
good redneck on your side, man. In any scuffle,
Well,
they come in handy, man.
They
You look down on the side of the
they've got
road.
a certain set of
rednecks
skills.
handy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
They got a certain set of skills. You just not. You don't want them in every situation. They can cause some trouble
Well,
for you. Just let you know.
It'll always
Complicate
be
your
fun.
problem.
But yeah, I'm just like, he thought he was insulting me, and I'm just like, are you stupid? What is He's like, redneck, and I'm like, and?
And what? What about it?
If you want a voice of reason and you have a redneck in your group, you got a big problem in your hands. It's not. You don't want that. It's certain types of times when you like if you're gonna kill a snake
Oh man!
like with Chase. A redneck gonna come in real handy. You know what I mean? He's gonna know how to fix
I
that
agree.
problem. There's
I
no doubt
agree.
about it.
Girl, get this screen. Get this.
I do
hashtag
agree,
in.
but it's just crazy that, like I said, and he was driving
We're
the
all
truck.
rednecks in Tennessee.
I wasn't driving a
Goddamn
truck.
right.
I was driving
Yeah,
a
Daddy.
Mustang. He was driving a truck,
Damn
but
right.
yet I was the redneck.
Oh man. All right. Let's see here. What time we got? Yeah. All right.
We're all rednecks in
I hear you.
Even BK Phipps is a redneck in Tennessee.
See? That was the damn media.
I really liked Tennessee, though. Everybody was really nice.
Tennessee's
It's
nice.
so beautiful up
Tennessee's a
there,
nice
man.
place.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
My biggest, our vacation was wonderful in, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. The only thing I did not like that really traumatized me, because we don't have that here, was the dead deers along the road. It
No, they're
all over
around here.
devastated me. I was like, I don't know. I was like, oh my God, we've seen like.
Is it fresh? Can we just? You gotta
Like,
you gotta have a tag.
Pick them
You can't
up.
just-
Why
nope,
isn't
can't
somebody
do it.
getting them or something?
Well, they do. I mean, they have people that they have like crews
That go
around
out
here.
specifically.
They go out
yeah,
specifically.
to
pick
Okay,
up
but
the deer.
they're there sometimes too long. I should not have seen that many.
Well, the buzzards
Because a
will get
rando
'em. They
person
stay there
can't
for
grab
so
it.
long. You'll be a bunch of buzzards all around them. They'll eat them up. Don't worry.
And then when I got my ticket in Kentucky or wherever we were, the cop said, the car said Ohio. I gave him my license. It said California. He said, "Is this a rental?" I was like, "Oh my God!" I said, "Yes, it's a rental." And he's
How do
like,
you know?
"Do you drive like this at home?"
Oh,
Yes, I do.
you realize where I'm from? Did you
I know,
look at my
I
license?
think
You
I
took
was-
the license, right?
I was down like 75, okay? And it was like, he's like, "Well, the helicopters got you." I said, "The helicopters?" I said, "What helicopters?"
Started looking up and shit.
I didn't see a helicopter. I didn't hear a
They
helicopter.
clocked me
But he
going
said
down the
the
road.
helicopter clocked me at like, I don't know, 75 or something in a 55. I don't know.
They do
And
that
he's
shit in
like,
Florida
"Okay,
too.
here's your $200 ticket if you want to fight it." I said, "Fight it?" I said, "The only reason you're giving me that ticket is because I don't live here and I won't
You're
be
an out
here
of
to
towner,
fight it."
yeah.
Yeah,
And he goes,
they
"Ma'am,"
know.
he goes, "Please drive alongside the road to catch up with traffic and move back in." I said, "Yep, okay, see ya." I'm like,
Don't
holy
get killed
crap,
trying to join.
And I never seen a
Police
helicopter
rednecks.
once. I said, "They lying." They just knew I wasn't gonna say
They do that
anything.
shit in Florida too, because you're
The
like,
new thing
nobody's
around
around.
here is
Hell yeah.
cameras.
Whoa.
There's-
And the next
There's
thing you know,
cameras everywhere around here
they're
to
waiting
I
give
was
you
going
tickets.
90.
and you're like, oh, I see a cop, I think. You slow
Oh.
down as soon as you go by
Well,
and he
I
pulls
know.
behind you. What?
My
I didn't do
son
nothing.
said I was going 91. I thought,
Nice.
a little excessive. Just a little bit.
well, I was racing this chick who thought she could drive better than me. I think she was from there. And somehow I guess
She
she
didn't get
knew
pulled
to
over,
slow
but you did,
down.
though, right?
I didn't know to
Exactly.
slow down, so I got
Just
the
like-
ticket.
That's right. She knew where the
He was
spots
from
were.
there, and he knew that she would fight it. I wasn't, and he knew I wouldn't.
That's right.
Oh man. Well, those are some great
My
bucket
first
lists.
ticket in like a decade.
I would say. I definitely appreciated some of them. Thanks once again for hanging out with us, man. We got one more giveaway. We're going to go ahead and head on out of here.
Let's do
Thanks
it.
once again for hanging out with us, man. 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. Come hang out. It's always a blast, man. It's always a blast. And we enjoy hanging out with you as well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. We'll give you 11 seconds to get in the hashtag Quickie. Hashtag Quickie. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for hanging out with the Barbarian Horde. All right, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Good luck.
All right. And who's gonna be this time? Nick Bayer
Nicholas.
gets a
All
little
right.
booty shake from the Vader for Nick Bayer. All right.
All right.
Nick Bayer. All right, Nick. Well, the mystery box is up.
Mystery box is available.
Because you don't know
And
Nick.
there's-
I mean, he is blind, so
It's
we gotta
a
give him.
can
can't
of
give him-
Robin, There's a bunch
pop
of
pin.
sodas.
You got the
Pop
Robbie
pin.
pop pin.
Mm-hmm. There's
Very,
some
very
fun
cool.
sodas on there.
I love the pop pins. They don't make them anymore either, man.
No,
No.
they always stop the good stuff.
So
There's some really cool sodas. Pop
you
wise.
can go for a random mystery soda, or your girlfriend's there and let her pick. That's the
Yeah,
best
if she
way.
is, that would really
That
help
would
us
be
out.
Yeah. Deadpool can't do it. Already taken. See, you weren't paying attention.
Deadpool's the first one.
I'd love to go with you, but I would have to cut it in half, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because the other person picked
Beth
that
wanted a little while ago.
All right, buddy.
So we don't do live shots of the stack. Should have said that. From the get, but so pick
Yeah, sorry
something
about
else. Pick something else.
Hmm.
Or we can just send you a random Deadpool. It might not be that one.
I
But
do have another Deadpool that I could send you, but I don't think that's
you might already have
Yeah, it
it.
won't be the Venom one.
surprise me.
It's
So do you want the
surprising.
mystery box then?
Surprise me. Surprise
Do you
me.
want this mystery box, or do you want me to just literally just send you something? It's your call.
You gotta put.
Let me do.
you
Let's
gotta
do the mystery box. Bring him center
mystery
screen.
box.
We'll do the
All
mystery
right, all right. Let me go ahead. Let me get this out of the way. And there you are.
All
All right, Nick. Mystery box time.
Yeah, mystery box. Let's see what we got, buddy.
A dirty sock.
Oh man, that's
Tally.
badass! You got the
That's
tally.
awesome.
Hell yeah, man! Flocked
Tally.
Amazon South Park towelly.
All right.
And that's cool, man. You can hold it and feel the flockiness of the
He's
towel.
very
You
very
can
furry.
feel up your pop.
You can grope your pop.
Feel
Look
up
at
your
multiple
pop.
stickers too, buddy. Hope you like it. I know you can't see it, but it is
That's
a fun one.
badass, man. I
It's
got
textured.
one as well.
Feel it.
I love my flock towely pop. That's
There you
cool,
go.
man. Very
Congratulations.
That's cool.
Congratulations.
awesome. Hell yeah.
I didn't
I'll
watch
box that
South
for you.
Park, but I just thought that was a cool pop.
It's a cool pop. It's definitely a cool pop.
It's very cool because he's got the little stoner eyes too.
Uh-huh.
Like they did real well with the
Mhm.
whole
Yeah.
pop. I really like that one.
That's what
I
I
think is he
got.
holding a doobie? Is he holding a doobie? I think he is holding a doobie.
I think on Chase.
No, I don't think
No?
this one isn't. He's
No
got his
doobie?
finger out. He's just going like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like your number
Okay.
one. Sorry, buddy.
I didn't know if they'd add the doobie, but
I don't remember. Maybe somebody made it custom.
howdy ho. See, Nick knows who he is. Howdy ho.
There you go. It's a fun one.
All right.
I'll make sure to send it to you.
Yeah.
You know, I have
Awesome.
customs that were other pops at one point. So I have some dude from The Office, because I've never watched The Office. I don't know who he is. But somebody made him into a little stoner. and he's
Never
got a
seen The
blonde and
Office?
everything.
What the heck, man?
See a couple
Where have you
episodes.
I've never
Just
even
a
seen
few.
one episode.
Oh,
It's-
man.
Yikes, you're missing out. You need
Yeah.
to sit down and watch the entire thing. It's only 9 or 11
I just
seasons. I'm not
watched
sure.
Friends. I just watched Friends like a year or two ago. I never watched Friends before that.
Take you a month if you
It'll
watch
take you
it
a
every
long
day.
time to watch all those episodes. The last
Listen,
season is
Everything I
not worth
watch
it.
is usually way after it's been done because Gilmore Girls was way after they were over. What else have I watched that I know was way after it was over? Jeez, almost everything. Because I always
saw
wait,
Breaking
and then
Bad after it was over.
I get it all at once, you know. Sex in the City, I didn't watch till it was over and done with. Yeah. Sons of
All
Anarchy.
right, you guys. Unlike the last episode of the Barbarian Horde Variety Show, I didn't give everybody a chance to say what they were doing, what was coming up, or nothing. I just ended the show on y'all. I don't know if you want to keep
I thought he
that
had to go
going.
potty. I just assumed you had to
I
poop
really
or
did have
something.
to take a
I didn't
leak bad.
Oh, leak.
All right, well, show's
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Have a good one. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye. I got a tinkle.
Hashtag. Da-da-da. So, if you guys got anything you want to promote, now is the time.
Mama
Mama
J.
J.
You know, I don't do daily full videos anymore, but I am dropping a short every day. Something from music history will be in the short. I am doing probably minimum 3 or more videos a week because I'm still doing the adorable videos, the squirty cat videos. Usually a whatnot video and maybe a mystery mini video and who knows what else, because I'm trying to open all the stuff I have that I've had since last year that I haven't done yet. So I just have too much. But yeah, so go follow me and go see all the good stuff my Patreons get. Every month.
Every month we get something cool.
Yeah.
What the hell do I got? I do have the newest Ghastly. Well, hell, they drop so many Ghastlies all the time. They just drop the zombie ones. But I got a Guar Ghastly, just edited. Probably be dropping that tomorrow sometime. So go check that out. And I just I finally did my Gabagool video with Mr. Ugly. He popped in. I had to wrangle him from hell to
I
get
was
him
just
up
going to
here.
ask if Mr. Ugly opened your guar.
Nope, I didn't let him do the Guar. I was like, I was going to. I thought about it. And I'm like, nah, this one's for me because I did a little something a little cool in the middle of the video. And I don't think it, well, I can't necessarily say something. I show you something cool that I was gifted by one of the members of Guar in 1994. I went and saw Guar and was fed to the world maggot. Now, if you're a Guar fan, you know what that means. But go check out the video. You'll see something really, really cool about the middle of the video. I'll show you something cool that I got from one of the awesome members.
But you haven't dropped that yet.
No.
Okay,
I'll be dropping that tomorrow. So the
Like,
Guar video will be tomorrow. And then I got a awesome Instagram win, which I never usually win things off of those giveaways on Instagram. I've said it before, but I've
never won anything.
Damn it,
I gave up. I don't even get involved anymore. I was like, that's a waste of time.
I'm like, tag a couple people, blah blah blah. I did it. But
Listen, I just had to put a comment, and I won a $50 gift card to Tenacious Toys.
Oh, okay.
From Big Dog Dave. So
I got a video just posted. Mr. Ugly did. And we're showing off some Terrifier pops, some spooky pops. So go check that video out. Mr. Ugly is happy to be back. So go give him some love. Go watch the Mr. Ugly video. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I got some other stuff coming up. Still got to do the Ghost BC. If you're a Ghost fan, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to do the Ghost video. And I might have a ghoul stop by, one of the guitar players. He might pop in. So go check out Chase's Kingdom if you haven't already. That's what I got going on. What you got going on? What you got?
Well, I keep saying the same things over and over again, but I never seem to open any boxes or do any videos. I am going to do these eventually. Chase has sent me a box.
It's not real. It's just a loop.
It's antique now. It's got dust all over it because I haven't done anything with it yet. I will open it. And so I'm going to do that. And then I've got a short that I've got to do with my, I've got another medal that just came in.
Okay, another Harry Potter medal. All right.
Harry Potter medal. And I'm almost done with that's going to be the fourth one. My fifth one, I'm maybe 10 more miles away. So I hopefully finish that one up soon too. And I'll have my fifth one, and then I'll have 2 more after that. So I'm working on those. And then, of course, Short Circuit Johnny 5 keeps sitting over there taunting me, and I'm just deathly afraid.
They're giving you the stank eye.
And I don't know if I'm ever going to. It's not attainable. I feel like it's a not attainable bucket list item because it says 8 years old. I have to find an 8-year-old to put it together because I cannot do it. I'm convinced I cannot put this thing together. I'm so.
Don't you have nieces and nephews?
Huh?
Don't you have nieces and nephews?
I do.
You've had them on the show before.
Yeah, well, they don't live right around here. They live hours down the road. So if she comes around, then she can do it, of course. So, well, I don't know.
I see that.
I
don't think there's any holidays coming anytime soon. So it's going to be quite a while.
They don't go to school during the summer. He could take her for a week or 2 during the summer.
Well, she has a baby now, so she's got, so that's my great nephew, and I don't know if I want a great nephew in my house.
Oh my God! Wait a minute, how old is she now?
You do the math in your time, okay? I'm not trying to get into all this stuff here. You know what I'm saying? She's young, okay, but she's young enough to have a baby, so she's got a baby. So there you go.
She was really young,
but that was years ago. When you saw her when she was really young, that was 4 years ago or whatever. So. They grow up quick.
She was like 8.
They do grow up quick.
They grow up quick.
Spin out babies. Well, I looked forward to Johnny 5. It's seeing you open the box of rando pops that I sent you just to give away to the viewers.
They're probably antique now. They're probably doubled in value because I've had them for so long. Or
so
eventually they end up on the pop stack so people can get them. That's my plan.
He's like, I don't want to do them. I want them to take these ones first.
No, these ones, the ones I'm putting out, like Towley and the other ones, were ones I was planning on selling at one point because I had 2 plastic crates full of pops that have some value. And I was like, I'm going to sell these. Now they're at the point where I've given away the things I didn't really care that much about. These are ones I liked and had some value. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to sell a pop. I'm going to tell you, I do different whatnot auctions, and my Funko one is my least one to make any money on.
Yeah, see, I'm going to start selling concert shirts.
I'm too lazy. It's not about I can't sell them. It's I don't want to go through the effort.
A lot of damn time and effort.
It's a lot of work, especially when they don't sell. And I do $5. Even Sassy does $5, and we both you're lucky if you sell. And usually it's somebody that you'll sell 1 or 2 to because they were looking for it. But most other people aren't looking for those pops anymore, I sold a lot at first because I had a lot of anime, and ironically, anime sells. And I was selling them at really good prices. Now I'm down to the anime nobody wants, and a few other things. So.
Well, stay tuned. You never know. We might sell a couple on this show. This week, I'm selling this Loki. Right? It's an old school Hot Topic exclusive.
There you go.
Hit me up on Instagram. Make a good deal. I'll make you a good deal. Just hit me up. We'll have to do a spotlight section.
Right.
Spotlight
every week we'll bring one.
Yeah. Just one pop.
We'll give it away in exchange for money. How about that?
There you go.
Yeah, because I decided that's not the vinyl I'm collecting anymore. I'm collecting vinyl albums instead. I'm trying to rebuild up my collection.
There you go.
And now, not only did they bring back vinyl albums, but they now have brought back cassettes. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
That everything this is Def Leppard's new one. This is Megadeth's new one. This is Dolly Parton's double edition, like she is, and this
gotta
is
have the double edition
one. So they got all kinds of
double D edition, double Dolly.
Double Dolly.
That's not the edition I'm interested in. That one right there.
It's the wrong double D.
No, wrong one.
Well, I'll be honest. I really wasn't that impressed with her rock and roll album. I love Dolly. But I really wasn't that impressed with because her voice is not for some of those levels of It's
Wait,
just
she's
not
a singer? I didn't know she sang.
Dolly Parton. Yeah, she does more than show her.
Gotta go deaf when you're staring at him. I know what you mean. He gotta. I don't hear nothing.
But
I just have it on mute. You know what I mean?
Hyper-focused.
Mom mute.
All right, we're gonna head on out of here. Let's hit it with the hashtags. Get him, Mama J. Hit it with a hashtag.
What do we do around here? We keep on rocking.
Join the kingdom, be the kingdom. Good hunting, everybody.
Goodbye from the Bearded Barbarian.
We'll catch you next time.